Welcome, welcome. It's Sunday. Oh, happy day. What Jesus walked. What's up? I rarely do a Sunday stream, so I thought we'd do something special today and make it a happy day, a praise and worship day. We'll bring in some of the Christian part of the Christian Satanism. So today's a day for, we do an open panel as usual, but it's a day for come up and talk about something good happening or something you appreciate or want to celebrate or that you're happy about. Uh, let's get a little joie de vivre circulating up in here today. I think that'll be a nice change. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I liked our stream that we did here, and then I went over to Joey's, Vegas Valley, and I had a nice time. Way different than I expected. Uh, I went there to fight, but there was nobody really equipped for it. So I ended up just kind of kicking back and chilling and enjoying everybody else's beefs. And that's that. If anybody wants to fight me, we can save it for Vegas Valley and go do it over there. I'm up for it. I can't think of anybody that I wouldn't take on. Well, Hand Banana, because he disgusts me. Um, I don't know. I'll take it on a case by case, but come and fight. Sometimes I think that's healthy. It gets that, it's an outlet for some of those primitive impulses that we talk about on here. Growing up, I remember growing up, my brother, I'm the oldest, and then I have two younger siblings. Oh, Dutch, oh my God, I will shred her wig. And IG, I knew you were a guy. I saw you typing in the chat on some panel earlier, and you gendered yourself, so. But growing up, my two younger brothers would fight constantly. They were constantly, just randomly out of the blue, we'd all be sitting around or like sitting outside in the yard, and next thing you know, they are rolling on the ground, hitting each other, pulling each other's hair, and my mom was always having to break them. Even in the car, we could not put them in the same seat. Even if we put one in the front and one in the back, they would like fight across the seat. So we had the station wagon. We would have to stick one way in the back and one in the front just to have peace in the car and keep the fighting. I don't know. I don't remember any detective work that even came up, but I do know that the internet detective work, because I do some of it too, like when I'm scoping out dating profiles and stuff. It's Google searches. It's using little bits of information that you can get from a profile or a chat or whatever, and following up the little threads and leads. And then there's those paid services you can use that give you people's address, phone number, which growing up, that was the phone book. So, I mean, all of that stuff, believe it or not, that stuff used to be more freely available than it is now. So the idea that putting somebody's phone number out publicly or address is this horrible crime, which I think it is. I think there is a case to be made for that, but I just want to say that growing up, that was not the norm. You had to actually pay to have your number private, and the phone number would put your address too. It would put the street you live on, and so as far as I know, that's the detecting that happens, and then the internet gossip that circulates. There's narratives that get put out, and each person puts out their own. It's like the Big Brother house or Survivor, one of those reality shows. Everybody has their own agenda they're trying to pull off, whatever that is. I mean, I don't know what an agenda would even be on YouTube. It's not like we're voting people out. It's not like they're gonna meet and start dating or something. It's all long distance. So how much of an agenda do you even need to play around on YouTube? My only agenda is to have an entertaining, to me, as long as I'm entertained, show for however many hours I want to sit here. That's it. I'm not trying to manipulate an outcome. I'm not trying to influence any person or people in a certain direction. I'm just here to turn the camera on and see what happens, and keep that pot stirring, that gumbo, and throw in a little Cajun spice here and there when it's needed. That's it. This is just passing a good time, like we say. So other people come here with, and then they also have a history with each other, because so they there were like betrayals, and people got hurt, and people attacked other, so that builds up these interpersonal resentments, and then those play out because they don't get resolved in healthy adult psychologically mature ways. And so they play out as these little fake street fights across YouTube. So there's that kind of stuff, and that will drive some detecting. Because if you're obsessed with the person that you perceive to have hurt you, or if you're obsessed with hurting a particular person, then your detective brain will start kicking in, and you'll start knowing how to find all the information you need. But last night, I don't remember any. I kind of tuned out a lot of it because it was the same old your mama this, you this, you did this criminal thing, and then throwing out random personal information. So at some point, I just kind of started to tune that out. It became background noise. Unlike this person that's sitting backstage, our very own reigning champion, except for last night when he did not take his hat off and Kane Catharsis did. Welcome the legend himself.
What's up, man?
He has the
Yo, you
holy
did.
praise light in front of him.
That's it. It's good. Look at this. This is weird, right? It's like, look. Oh,
There you
it's crazy.
go.
Yeah.
Getting us started.
Oh. But no, yeah, yeah. All righty then. But no, you know, I'm really upset that I got off the internet, right? Because I had to take care of some
Someone
stuff.
said you
And
rage quit, like you went on Vegas Valleys and then ended up rage quitting.
no, I never
Oh,
rage, dude. I never rage quit. Everything I do is all an act. But the whole thing is that
how
um,
convenient.
I'm so mad that I wasn't there with you because I would have loved to troll
Mike, I
with you.
wish you were there. It was
Yeah,
tame. I
yeah,
was like ready for something. That was the night to
yeah.
unleash, if there was ever a night, because it was. I kept
Dude,
waiting for something to kick off, and it was all of these
if you
low
look,
tier um,
yeah,
amateurs. They had nothing. They had no game at all. None of
nothing,
them.
nothing. But if you look at the stream earlier when I was on, I come on and just boom, I just start shaking stuff up. It's just hilarious. But the problem is that a lot of people on that channel, they're either under the influence of something, and it's just like they just
Oh, I didn't know
ramble.
that.
And yeah, and you have I'm sorry to say this, man, because I know it's disrespectful, but you have like people that are a little slower upstairs, and so it's hard to have a conversation with people that aren't on your intellectual level.
Oh, tell
And
me
like I
about it.
said, yeah, so it's just difficult, but
I'm trying to make a whole
that's
career
a
of it.
that's a chaos channel, and you did really well, and
Well,
you
that's the thing, though. I was
yeah,
expecting chaos, and it really wasn't. It was
yeah,
kind of. I mean, people were taking shots at each other, but it was in
yeah,
a very like kind of
a
orderly
very,
way. And
a
Joey had to
very
do
new,
very little moderating. He kind of
yeah,
sat back, and
a very neutral panel. Just was just neutral. It
yeah,
was
yeah,
just yeah,
yeah, neutral. Which that's
and we
that's
call
one of the complaints Joey gets, because people feel
yeah,
like he should be less neutral and step in
and
certain moments. But I
that's
like the
why
fact that he was kind of hands off, and he just let the drama do its own
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And you got to meet some of my friends. Jeremy's a good friend. Jeremy's a great guy.
I love
Um,
Jeremy used to hang out here
yeah,
all the time.
yeah,
I
he's a
know
great
Jeremy from
guy.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I
and
like Jeremy.
Jeremy. What I'll do is I'll stir stuff up, and me and Jeremy will just sit back and laugh and watch people implode. It's
And
the
he seemed so
funniest thing
innocent
ever.
when he was over here.
Oh, he's not innocent, but he knows what he's doing. He knows, but literally, it's just. But and you have Ladybug up there. She was hammered as hell, and you got freaking 111 that can't stop rambling. It's like, oh my god,
Oh,
like
he
it's like,
fizzled out so early. He couldn't even spit his bars. He kept
yeah,
trying. What is it? You're the devil. You're not on my level. And he
Yeah.
kept like mumbling that over and over.
You're Beelzebub. Oh my gosh, man, that was the funniest thing ever, man. But no, you held your own, but it
It
wasn't. It
wasn't
was
much to
what,
hold, honestly, though. I'm gonna have to
but
make a
but
second trip over there.
but when come back. But when I was on, it was chaos, bro. But when you were on, it was more chill. I think maybe people got
Even
tired.
Chin,
Maybe
like Chin and M Corner, and the people that I would normally fight with, they try to come
yeah.
on my panel all the time and fight. Crickets, cicadas, nothing. They were
It's you know
boring. They sat there.
it's
They were lame.
Chin is strange to me because sometimes he'll battle and sometimes he won't. So but like I said, people get into different Jeff. People get into different moods. Like it depends on what mood you're in, and it's not because like I said, you know me. Sometimes I like to have a conversation, and sometimes I like to battle. So it does vary. It does vary. So, but when you came on, it was more of a chill vibe, And I wish you could have got into the craziness, and I would have loved to been there with you, bro, for the
Yeah, that's what
craziness.
I was kind of going for.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll
I'm
give it
telling
another
you.
shot.
Yeah, yeah. I come up, I throw up the Illuminati sign, and I just and it's funny because I was so yes, yes, Mike, and he's saying all that stupid stuff, right? And I'm sorry that he possibly might be on the spectrum, but if you're gonna say egregious stuff, I just said to Joe, "You want me to go in?" He goes, "Go ahead," and I just rip in. I just rip, So you got to watch it back. So me in troll mode is pretty nasty, but I also like just having a conversation. So even though you wanted to battle, you might have been feeling feisty. It's also nice to come up and just have a normal conversation with people, So depends on what you feel like, And
Oh,
that's
so
why I think
nice.
that you were feeling extra Cajun, you know. But I think that people should have two panels. Doc, salute, my friend, salute,
Mike,
Doc.
stop happening.
Doc,
You
you,
made
you
it
you look
back,
like
it
a
looks like.
Doc. You look like a lean, mean fighting machine, bro. Lean, mean fighting machine, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
appreciate it.
whole
Hey, I just wanted
yeah.
you to know I voted for you for the Hall of Fame. Anybody
I
that
would have
votes
if I had known
against
about it.
Mike, you're an asshole, man. This guy's a legend.
Yeah, but yo, I'm Joe. I'm Doc. I saw you up there too, Doc. Weren't you over there,
I
Doc?
thought he was at the party. How did your party go?
Yeah.
It went really good. I got shit faced. I had all
Well, I
sorts
mean, you
of
kind
vodka
of
whiskey.
thought you might.
Yeah, I thought I was, man.
Yeah.
I just came up to chill with you guys for a few, so don't mind me. I'll be
Okay.
a
Oh
little
yeah. No.
panel furniture.
Okay.
Yeah. Doc, love
You
love
had
the
your
flag in the
kettlebell.
background, bro. Love the flag in the background. Love it. Love it, man. God bless the USA, man. God bless the USA.
Salute.
Salute. But the whole thing is that Doc's a really good person, man. I've been on Doc. I was
I
on Doc's
love
panel
Doc.
so
I
many
think so
times,
too. I
and bro,
keep trying to
we
convince him of that.
we had the funniest conversations. But Doc would walk away. As soon as Doc left, I would get dogpiled by like 8 people. As soon as he walked away, he was like, "Yo." And like I don't want to rage quit Doc's panel, but there, as soon as he's like, "I'll be right back, guys." Yeah, fuck you, Mike. It's like, oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
should have had more control over that. I apologize, Mike. I do
No,
for
you're
all that.
fine. You're fine, Doc. I can handle it. But it's just
You have
funny.
so much immunity built up to that.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
it's just
I know we don't care, but still, it does.
yeah,
It does. You want to talk
yeah,
to the guy because we had a good conversation a couple times, and everybody
yeah,
flocked right up and just started attacking him.
yeah. It's funny because I've never seen. Listen. Hear me out real quick, Doc and Jeff. I've never seen people get so excited to talk to someone else, like physically, like as we say, rabbit. Like the rabid. They did. Like they go crazy. It's like
That's so
it's it,
rad.
it, 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 it yeah. It's like you're meeting a movie star. It's like it's the weirdest thing. Like I don't give a crap. Hank, salute,
Long
but I
Hey,
time
don't.
no
Hank.
see.
Yeah, what's up, Hank? But I don't care. I don't care who's on panel. I don't go crazy over people. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Me
come
neither.
on.
Yeah.
That's
I think I was on Landry's panel. Look on versus
is
you know
that a little shirtless?
Yeah, he did a little shirtless.
Okay.
What was it called? Marman lost again, and I think I was on panel with Paul like twice already, and it was fine. But like the last time I went, Paul went freaking myopic, black and white thinking. Oh, no, love me, you hate me, all that stupid stuff, and I had to give him a reality check. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't work the way you think it does.
Yeah, you had to chin check him. Yeah.
Yep.
Paul, you talking about Paul Unslaved, Hank?
Yes, Pussy Paul.
Yeah. Doesn't he live in like a crappy Winnebago in the desert?
Yes. Yeah. And he said, oh, I'm free. And then he's having health issues now, even though he's criticizing my medical system. I'm not having health issues. I worked 15 hours yesterday and 8 hours today already, and I'm still going. And so...
Hank, this is the thing in life. You don't have nothing to explain to anybody. Nothing. Don't worry
Thank you,
about
Pat.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't even
that's
worry
just
about it.
on the clock. I'm still going.
Yeah. That's it, man.
DWA, salute. Hey, Mike, I got to say, I saw you. I don't know who the guy was you were going in on over at Joe's. That shit was hilarious, dude. You're like, I can tell by the way you talk, you have a speech impediment. Dude, he's saying this shit. He's like, are you obese? You're obese, dude. That shit was hilarious. I was dying. I was dead on the floor.
Yeah.
Dead on the. It's like,
I'm
who
telling you.
thinks of this shit, dude? It's fucking awesome.
Oh my God, Pat! Thank
so
you
Doc,
more.
Doc, you just circle them. You just keep circling them around and around, bro. And then what you do, like I said, the whole art is you come in
Brian
nice,
King,
right? And then you get nasty,
Lynn
and then you go
Willow,
back
Spike.
nice again. You go crazy.
Dude, you had Nick Volt losing his shit on the bed.
Hey, Andrew Travis
Yo,
towards the neutral ground. Hey.
I said, Nick, do you have a clothespin on your nose? It was just, oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I get him. I get Nick Volt, so I troll the piss out of him. It's funny as hell, man.
Yeah, I like Nick too. I like him, but Mike had him.
I never troll him. He's one of my favorite panelists. He trolls my panelists though.
Who's that?
Nick does.
Nick Volt. Nick Volt.
Yeah.
He pretends like he's not a troll anymore. He's that reformed.
Yeah,
he's like this professor that's entering the mainstream life.
Nick Volt can usually hold his own, but Mike was he was twisting the titties that night, dude.
Dude, I just went in on him, bro. I was all like, fuck it. Trolled the shit out of him. It's funny. I had this new term. I'll troll them to the atmosphere. In other words, you just rip them apart, but the thing is that the thing is that I'm not making any physical threats. And I try to keep cursing to a very low minimum, So I try to troll like using humor, and stuff like that. But a lot of people like I hate to say this again, but like the 111 kid, right? Talking about people's family and talking about grabbing them, like it's like you don't troll that way. And I keep trying to tell this kid stop doing that stuff. But he's
last night it completely imploded on him because people were talking over him. They were wanting him to his shtick is over. Nobody was into it.
Yeah, if they make physical threats, someone badass like on Bad Apple Media will come and just visit them, and then it's game over.
Bro, Hank, this kid has actual criminal charges against him for swatting me. I'm not lying about this. I'm not lying about this. You can't call the po-po on somebody saying they're going to K-word themselves and K-word other people, and it never happened. Those words were never said. You can't do that's against the law.
Correct.
Dude, that's wicked fucked up that happened to you, man. That's wicked fucked up that happened to you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's wild, man. But like I said, dimwits are going to dimwit, but the thing is that he's a dangerous one. He's the kind of guy that will get someone K-worded because he'll call in something like a bomb threat or something like that. This is the kind of kid that will do something like that, so you have to be very careful of these kinds of people. What
do you do with like careful how other than just stay away from him?
Just don't have him on your panel.
Yeah, I had him. I was one of the first ones that stopped. Nobody listens to me, but if y'all did, y'all could have saved yourself some trouble with 111 and Dr. Chink, because I was the one saying it very early and having them off my panel.
Oh, I didn't run into either of them, so good.
And now those are the people everybody's fighting with now.
Yeah,
really? Seeing through them.
They're
Yeah,
fighting.
One of the best people. I'll tell you. I don't know if you know this. There's a channel called Hafez TV. I don't know if you know Hafez. He's from CT's channel.
That's
Okay,
chaotic
he's
truth.
yeah, he's a British Iranian guy, right? He grew up in Iran, and he lives in he's been living in Britain for a long time, right? And he has a very popular podcast called Hafez, Havez TV, Hafez TV. Dude, Hafez is so cool, bro. So cool, right? And he's very witty. He's smart. He knows how to read people. He knows how to read the room like that, right? And but when Chin and 111 came on, and EB3, that the British guy EB3.
I
Oh
remember.
my God, I
Yeah, I
can't.
remember him.
I
Yeah.
can't even watch
So
a
Fucking
I don't
panel.
like him.
weirdo.
Within 2 days, 2 streams, Hafez tells CT, get these guys out of here. They're gonna hurt your channel. This is what Hafez says
I need
get him out
Hafez
of
over
here,
here.
Yeah,
right? Get him out of
EB3.
here.
Yeah, I raised the bond. I raised
Yeah.
the Power Dusty's bond in EB3 because of what he did on NPC the Games channel a few days the week beforehand. So I don't like EB3.
Y'all need to
Yeah,
listen to your Spurgs because we noticed shit very early in the pattern.
Yeah.
Exactly.
EB3
So-
started going nuts, doing Bible verses as we're all talking and shit. Just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
lit.
yeah.
Hey,
He's a
Track.
weirdo. But the whole thing is that Hafez warned CT, but CT was like, all right, let me let this play out. And then they struck him and he got demonetized. But Hafez warned him about the Chin, the 111, and the EB3. He warned them about these people.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't go on KR True Show because he's a very poor listener. So I just don't hang around him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if I'm up there for any reason, come up, Hank. I'll always have your back. You know that I'll always back you because I'm always there when he comes up. So yeah, I'm in his intros and everything. So just come up and talk. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. We have fun. CT. That panel is a chaos panel, but what happens is sometimes we flip into conversations. So we stop the troll and we flip into a conversation. So yeah, so it's very unique. It's a unique channel. Yeah. So
My phone was literally the opposite. Mine's a conversation panel. Sometimes we had the chaos, and I'd get the chaos agent to actually talk. Like
Sure.
I have snaps on multiple times. We learned new things about him. So and
yeah.
also King Steven.
Shellbell, you thought last night was chaos? I
So
thought it was
Snafu
like kicking back by the pool with a
yeah,
pina
that was
colada.
nothing. That was nothing. Snafu came after me one time. Whose panel was it? Was it Jack's?
No, well, no, it was what's his name? Hand Banana.
And I ripped into him. I just ripped into him.
Yeah, Hand Banana.
Did you get a word in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Snafu runs out of freaking energy so quickly.
Yeah.
He doesn't have stamina.
I haven't seen him run out of energy.
Hey Jeff, can I show you something real quick?
I
Yeah.
ran him out of energy multiple times. He's good for 3 minutes tops.
As long as it's...
Yo!
Is that... Oh my
Lobster.
God.
Lobster! Lobster!
Wow.
I need some of that.
I told you I'd do this. There you go.
Is that your... Like, did
Yo.
you get that? Or that was from the party?
Hey, this is for Jeff. Yo, Jeff, salute. I told you I'd do this. There you go.
That was at the party last night?
Yeah, remember I told you I'd throw
Yeah.
a lob up there, be like, "What up, Jeff?" When I seen you yesterday.
I kind of waited for you to show up with a jet ski.
No, I was gonna. I was gonna, but then I had my daughter, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna. Like,
Yeah,
waste
you did
that
the
much-
right thing. Don't
Well,
take
you
it.
want to see here?
We still have to oh, let's see.
Yeah.
What
Best
and
thing-
then there's the unicorn squirty thing.
I can't
I
get
think
it
that's
on.
the last thing on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, I dug that out in the back.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
my buddy Al going out.
Wait, this oh wow. Is this from last year or this year?
Oh, this is from this is like 2 days ago.
Doc, what is that
lake is
lake called?
gorgeous.
What is that lake called?
Beaver Lake.
Oh my god.
Beaver Lake, yeah.
I'm so
Beaver.
grounded just
Beaver.
looking at it. Beaver Lake?
Keys or with a K.
Steve Oakridge.
Beaker.
Okay.
Nah, never
Yeah.
mind.
That's all right. That's all right. Yo, so
Kiever?
you
Hold on,
want
I
to
just
you
want
want
to.
to?
This is why it's hard. Where you going?
Oh yeah, this is what I want.
Yeah. Yo, there's a video, Jeff. There's a
Clearly.
video of people surfing in Kitty Hawk 2 days ago from when Hurricane Aaron went through. Yo, the waves were 20 feet high in Kitty Hawk.
Oh wow.
Yo, my family has a house in Kitty Hawk. Yo, that's crazy. 20-foot high waves in North Carolina. We're not talking about Hawaii. 20-foot high waves. Look, it's on the internet. You can Google it. It's crazy. They're sitting there surfing like they're in Hawaii. They're in North Carolina. That's how much of the storm surge came. I remember I told you about the tiding, and yo, they had 20-foot waves, man. They're just fucking cowabunga, and they're just surfing along. It's like, yo,
I'm trying to show
yeah.
you the other guy. Watch what he was doing. He had the thing like straight up in the air.
I love watching videos on
See him?
through
You
the
see him
phone
there?
while I'm watching
Watch him in
YouTube.
the distance.
The
I get a
most
good
lobster,
spot. So,
the most lobster I've ever ate
I don't
was
know.
out
There's
when we
more
were.
on the. It's in the short.
That's cool. That's cool. The
Damn,
most
that I
lob.
could look at that lake all day.
It's
It
That's a
was
beautiful.
like a
beautiful
mirror.
place.
I live
Yeah,
between two
maybe. I
lakes.
agree.
I live between two lakes, but they're not beautiful like
Good
that. They're
morning,
not crystal.
Frank.
They're more dirtier lakes. Um, but there's a lot of carp. There's a lot of carp in those lakes. You can fish and you can get carp, but you don't eat the carp because it's a trash fish. But you can fish in the
Well,
lakes.
you were going to tell us about the last time you ate lobster.
Yeah. So the most lobster I've ever had when we were Dominican Republic, and you're at a resort, right? It's an all inclusive resort, and they have buffets, right? They have buffets, and there was just tons of lobsters, but they were rock lobsters, so it was tougher, more chewy. You know, it wasn't as good. But no, I probably had like 8 lobsters one night. I was like just,
There's
dipping
not
them
a
in
lot of
butter.
meat. I had
Yeah,
like 3. Chrisanne had like
yeah,
2. She puked everywhere. She ended up throwing up.
yeah.
Threw up all
I
her
was
lobster.
killing those lobsters. But that was a while ago. That was over. Yeah, that was over like 10 years ago. That was a while ago. But no, if you ever get a chance, man, the Dominican Republic is beautiful, bro. If you want to go on vacation, it's gorgeous down there, man. It really is. But you got to be careful because if you go in town, it's real dangerous to just stay on the resort, because it's a third world country, so you just be careful. You're right next to Haiti, bro. I mean, like you're right there, so
That's where
it's
they
it's
do
a
the
little
voodoo
wild. Yeah, it's a little wild down there. It's a
and
little
make the
wild.
zombies. My
And
friend
Mike, I
went to
told you,
Jamaica with his wife, and
yeah,
he said they couldn't even walk outside of their hotel. It was so like they would get accosted, and they were sketchy people. They had to stay inside the hotel the entire time. They couldn't even look
yeah,
around the
yeah.
town.
It's a resort, right? So the thing with me, me being a dumbass, the first time I went, me being an idiot, but I'm a bigger guy and I'm with 2 other bigger guys, and we went into town, which is like a no-no. Like you don't go into town, right? But what we did was
Apparently
we did
not.
something,
That's what they say.
but we did something ingenious. We paid one of the bartenders to take us places. So in other words, this guy knows, he's like a handler. He knows everybody. Like, so if he says, yo, they're with me, you know what I'm saying? That's like your protection. And bro, we didn't get messed with once. Yo, we're in a club, right? We're in a club, a dance club, right? And people are dancing, right? And we're hanging off to the side, right? And you look over, and the whole back wall is just girls standing there. And we're like, and they're all dressed. Now I'm like, well, yeah, just pick one. What? No, I'm good. And because I was married at the time, I'm good. But and then there was people dancing on the floor, right? And they were Russian, right? And I guess he bumped somebody, a local, and they just start beating him up on the dance floor. I'm like, yo, this is the wildest shit
What
I've
happened
ever
to the
seen.
protection? You said
Oh,
nobody
dude,
does
yeah,
it.
No,
That
not
sounds
us.
like.
about that.
No, this had nothing. We're just watching
Oh,
it. We're
this is
just
happening to
watching
someone
it.
else while y'all are
Yeah, yeah,
watching.
yeah. We're like, yo, and he goes, and he looks at it, he goes, let's leave. And I was like, all right, let's go. Yeah, so we left the club. But yo, it's like people don't understand like South America and places like, you know, yo, at
A rough
Caribbean islands, people, people get into scraps, bro. They get and the police are not going to help you. I'm
Nope.
telling you,
They
it's
do that
every
in New
man for
Orleans
himself.
too.
Not unless you pay.
You have to pay. And then if you get arrested, let's just say you beat somebody up, right? Let's say you beat somebody up, right? And the cops, they arrest you in these countries. If you give them like a couple $100, they let you out. I didn't see anything. It's the most corrupt thing because remember, a lot of times in these countries, $100 is like $275 of their money. You give a cop $200, it's like that's their week's pay. It's wild, But it was so. I'll tell you this. It was really cool. It was really cool going in. We went to a cafe/restaurant, and we went into town, and it was cool because the vibe was so cool. Everyone was chill. There was no problems. But the dance club is wild because everyone's drunk. You know what I'm saying? People get drunk and they start scrapping. So you got to be careful when there's drugs or alcohol involved. Jeff, I'm telling you. We walk in and we're hanging out. We look over and people are just getting beat up on the dance floor. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? So yeah, it was, it was a strange scene, man. Yeah. Doc knows. Doc's been overseas. He knows what it's like to be in these weird places. Like people take America for granted because they don't understand how safe it is here.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
left for that reason.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was
Doc,
crazy.
where did you go? Where have you been?
I've only been to like Germany, dude.
Oh, that's.
And it was a little different there. It was like
Yeah.
they would only let like 10 Americans in the club at a time because they said that they were always getting into fights and shit like that. I never got in no fight.
Wild, bro.
Yeah, Germany seems like a place where somebody might get beat up in bars.
Well,
When I got to the airport in Hamburg, dude, this is back in like 2000, 2001, and they already had like automatic guys with automatic machine guns in there. It was before 9/11 and all that shit.
Doc, they had the MP5s. Do they have an MP5?
That could have been it. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
It's
Nope.
like that big, and it's got the
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
With
That's what it
the curve.
Not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It had the curve.
A curve magazine, but an actual original MP5 is worth a fortune now.
Really? What do you think of that, Jeff? So you went over to Joe's? Were you battling or what? What happened?
I went to battle, but there wasn't really anybody to battle. What's her face? Taylor tried to take me on.
Who?
And she busted up pretty quickly.
I have no idea.
111 barely even got started. I mean, he was a little pop of air.
Were you up there with Mike?
Chink sat there and did hardly anything.
Dr. Chink, yeah.
M. Corner asked a bunch of stupid questions and accused me of just random lies that he had nothing to back it up with.
What was he lying about?
That I'm not a peer counselor, being a peer counselor is not that hard. Why is that so incredible to believe that somebody's a peer counselor? Any of you could probably go out and get a peer counselor certification in a few months. It's not that hard of a thing to get. So I don't know why he's like so incredulous that I have one, and that I'm lying and try to pass myself off as something I'm not.
I don't know. I haven't. That must have been later on. I started watching some of it. There was some avocado up there.
Oh yeah, that person left before I got there, but apparently there's some drama with her.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I wasn't there to talk to M. Corner. You know who M. Corner is, Jeff?
Who is
That's
that?
Citizen Saul, Senior Saul or somebody.
No, that's an incel. He's extremely obese.
He's a psychopath too,
and he is in love with Liliana. That's Liliana's best.
But that right there, that tells you right there.
What's the matter
why
with
he's
Liliana?
like that. And
Ooh, you like
Well,
her?
she
I don't know her. I
no
think I
Well,
just
she
no
came on my channel when Mike showed up. She was one of the crowd that followed him in, and she completely
yeah
trolled the channel and tried to cause as much chaos and disrupt it as she could.
yeah. So and the thing is that with her, it's like it's funny. I trolled her so good that day where she's like, "You know me, you know me." I'm like, I've never met you before, and she's like getting more and more mad. And it was funny as hell, man. It's a little group of people that hang around with each other, and what they do is they just try to create chaos. And
Yeah,
Doc, the
it's a
whole
little
thing, and
troll
Jeff,
cluster.
yeah, the whole thing is that see, we control individually. They have to do it in a pack, and that just shows you how weak their troll game is. Because if they have to do it in a pack, and they
Dutchie does
wait.
that
If you
too. She
notice,
has a little troll gang.
yeah, but they wait till it's like 3 or 4 of them, and then they try to go in. But it's something else. But M Corner. Oh, dude, you never seen his cam slip? Oh,
No.
dude,
he starts
yo.
laughing.
Oh, you have it? Where can I find it?
Oh shit,
This is the
dude,
guy
he's about
making death
yeah,
videos about me.
About
dude,
you?
he was
Why?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
dude,
getting
you see
shot.
his
Like he has
dude,
pictures of me with
yeah,
antlers getting shot and stuff
yo,
like that. With
you see
arrows
his
through my head.
you, you see his beautiful artwork. He looks like a
No.
5-year-old. Like
And then Liliana and Angel Newfound Cigarettes and all those other people
yeah,
went and started slapping hearts and love how
You
much they
called him
you
loved
that?
me.
found
And then they come
cigarettes.
hang out here like they're all cool with me and part of this
Yeah,
community. I said,
Yeah.
yeah. See, Jeff, you know who your friends are, and who aren't your friends. Because if you
It's
pry
obvious on
around,
here. I mean, you can track
yeah,
everybody's activity. It's all visible.
yeah.
Oh shit!
So
Hi, German
M Corner,
lady.
M Corner Gaming, right? Check this out. On his channel, right? He's on the sofa, right? And you can see, you can, you can see that how fat his legs are. And it's like, and he has, dude, he has cankles, right? And then he's got like 40 medications next to him on his side table, bro.
So
Oh
this is
no,
him with
Then
all
we
the
got
medication.
cankles.
yeah,
I almost feel bad
he,
now. I really do. I,
no, he's
I don't need to laugh.
he's a he,
he's
he's a
already being
dim, bro.
punished enough. No wonder he's
He's a
acting out
dimwit.
with
He's a
all this
dimwit, bro.
rage.
And I'm M Corner Gaming, baby Ruth. Like he looks like Sloth from the
Like
Goonies, bro.
sloth.
Like yeah.
Baby Ruth.
Bro, I'm telling you. But the whole thing is that when Liliana came on your panel, I'll give you the progression real fast. When it happens, Liliana came on your panel. She has a bone to pick with me, which I have no idea why, because I never had a problem with her ever. I never had an
She
argument
finds
with her.
bones. If there's no bones, she's gonna create one because she has to have
Yeah,
drama and
it's
chaos.
like
Because
crazy.
then she can
So
make it all
then,
by herself.
I trolled her. Right? And then M Corner Gaming is like he's a halfwit who is completely in love with her, and then all of a sudden he's attacking you, And
Oh,
M
that's what
Corner
it was.
Gaming,
Because it started the day I kicked him off the chat. I banned him from chat.
but M Corner Gaming used to be cool with Banana a while back, right? A while back, and Banana was like, "Yeah, I don't want to deal with you, bro." That's
Oh,
how
wow.
weird this dude is.
Wow.
That's how
I didn't even
weird
know
this
there
dude
was a
is.
bar
From
lower than
everybody.
banana.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with you, bro. I don't want to deal with you. And then he started making stuff about Banana. It was yo, man.
Well,
This dude, man. He
I guess if
yeah,
I was that fat and couldn't leave my couch, I'd sit around and have murder fantasies all day too and make videos. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
bro. Look at his drawings, man. It's like an 8-year-old, bro. He's in his 40s.
A lot of these guys are in their 40s.
It's like an 8-year-old. Yeah,
Yeah, well, I work
it's
in mental
crazy.
health. Like none of this was
What?
hidden to me very early.
Nobody warned you to
this.
this shit?
I
Yeah.
knew he was a very disturbed incel. That much I could tell.
I have his full docs. I'm not going to put it on your channel. I promise you, I'm not. But yeah, it's just he just has no idea who the people he's messing with, and he's like, "What, bro? Why are you going after me? I didn't do anything to you, bro."
It's like, but he keeps coming
Because
after
it
me,
gets
and it's
him
because of
points with his little clique. That's why. Because then they go and they
Liliana.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Jeff,
That's what he's doing.
I
He's
know
sending
you're.
like psychopathic hate videos to people to get the affection of this nasty troll Liliana that he's in love
I
with.
got her.
It's
I
all
got her.
so sick and dysfunctional. It's like worse than a John Waters movie.
It is. Yo, John Waters. Yo, do you think the most disturbing movie, one of the most disturbing movies I've ever seen? Remember Eraserhead?
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, David Lee. Yes, I love Eraserhead.
When he opens up the baby opens up and it's like that was disturbing,
that
bro.
worm thing.
Come on, bro. That was messed up, bro. I'm like, what am I
Oh, I
watching,
love that
man?
little neighborhood and that
Yeah,
apartment. All of that. It's
yeah.
that came out
John
about the same
Waters is
time as
great.
Star Wars.
Yeah, John Waters is that's some creepy stuff. But I think, Jeff, in life, I think weird stuff is necessary because it brings us back down to reality. Because there are really weird people out there, and there are really demented people, and you need to be acclimated to some people that you may come across in your life. And there's some pretty strange people out there, man.
Oh,
You know,
you don't have to
like
tell me.
yeah. But most of the people we meet are pretty even keel. Like people might have like mental deficiencies and stuff like that, say strange things, but there are people that are way off the deep end, man. Way off the deep end,
Yeah, I
you
know. I
know?
used to work in
So,
psych units.
yeah.
Like they can't even be out in
Yeah.
public.
I
They're
was,
so off the deep end.
people think I'm lying, Jeff, but I'm not lying. I was a conservative of the peace, which is a special police officer. I was. And
No, I,
we would
I have
work
no
with
reason
the
to not
union
believe you.
missions and
Yeah,
the
I
homeless
believe
shelters. And I'm not lying to you. And yeah, someone said on there today on one of the lines, you were just armed security. No, I was a conservative peace. It's one step above that. But look, you're at least admitting that I was actually in that field, right? And you would deal with homeless, right? And there's a lot of homeless that are very mentally deranged. There are some homeless that are the
And chemically
sweetest people you
deranged.
ever met, bro. But I mean, the nicest. They're down on their luck. Maybe they got, substance abuse problems, or maybe they were abused, and it just they're mentally not there all the way. And there's other homeless people that are just completely violent, just very, very violent people. So you have to be very careful and mind yourself. And bro, if they're under the influence of say like meth or something like that, bro, they're super strong, bro. They're super strong, you know. So it's interesting, man, when you work in that kind of field. But
Yeah, I used to work in that field.
I,
But
I, I
oddly
salute
enough,
to you
like
because being a mental health professional is it's a
the homeless people I was
yeah.
working with, the staff was so dysfunctional that they're the ones that seem normal, and they're the ones I would go to for sanity and support from all of the
Yeah.
toxic coworker bullshit and relationships. Like the homeless people were like my support system in that environment.
Well, it's very much like this. I'll give you an example. It's very much like this. Like if you take someone to jail, right? So police officers are trained very highly to de-escalate and now are there bad ones? Yes. But you're trained to de-escalate and try to find any kind of feasible way to take tension down. But corrections officers like jail guards, they're like primates. Like what mentality wise? They don't give a crap about anything. They're just there to collect their check. So it's
Where they have to keep order.
it's a wild scene.
My roommate in
I
Vegas,
know,
my
but
first roommate was a corrections
yeah,
officer. He's a big black guy, and he worked in
yeah,
the jails as a
it's
corrections
wild,
officer.
man. Yeah, it's a wild scene. It is. You take somebody
I
in
mean,
and
I got close to it in some of my work settings, but it's not something I
yeah,
want to do.
you come through the Sally Port, right? You come through the Sally Port, which is the big garage. You can see the big garage where they come in and the car comes in, and you have to put your firearm in a lockbox, and you come inside and they're like, you explain to them this is what's going on. All right, whatever. I'm like, okay,
Hey, did you clear
here
your
you go.
weapon into that?
And then
Mike, did you clear your weapon into that big
yeah,
barrel of dirt? That blue barrel of dirt.
you don't have.
Put your weapon, clear it.
Well,
and then
yeah, if you're doing a shooting test, yeah, you have to go into the barrel. Yeah, with the shit, a cardinal just hear him.
Well, it was a
Flew
little
right
different
past me.
for us because I was an
What?
MP,
Yeah,
so we came
Another
by.
car or the
yeah.
same one?
We came up
Yeah.
and used
So
that.
yeah, Doc was a Doc was a military police officer. He was a military police officer.
But I got a other than honorable discharge, and I'm not a combat veteran or nothing. So
That doesn't matter, bro.
What
You
do
is
still
have,
other
served your
than that?
country,
So
bud.
is that different than dishonorable?
yeah, it's like one step above dishonorable.
What did you
It's
do?
like a general discharge. I did a couple of things actually. I had a couple of fucking some no good shit. Some no good shit. I'm lucky.
It basically it
I
basically
basically
means,
took
Jeff,
a
it basically
deal.
means that, yeah, it means he did something bad, but it wasn't bad enough to get a dishonorable.
Like that's what I'm
So
trying to
that's
figure. Like
all.
what falls
Yeah.
in that gray area?
Exactly what
Because
it was. Couple of things.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. I don't feel like going through the whole.
Yeah, don't,
all right.
let's not go there. Let's not go there. Yeah, but the whole thing is that,
Well,
And
it's
I don't
Doc
want
it's
to
the
wasn't.
doc.
misrepresent. I don't want to
It's-
misrepresent, though. I don't want people thinking, "Oh, he was in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
army, he was a big war fighter, no shit like that." No, I'm not. I never did no shit. So.
no, that
yeah,
you're
yeah,
entitled to your
definitely.
privacy. You don't have to talk about it.
Well, good, because I'm not gonna, Jeff. All right, so you can tell Satan that you fucking. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only
He
playing with you,
knows.
Jeff.
Satan
Yeah,
knows way more than you think, even more than I do.
fuck Satan. What?
That's what he wants. But today is the praise stream anyway. This is supposed to be the Christian part of.
Let me give it to King. Hang on, let me see that shit. I'm gonna show Jeff. I'm gonna show my gay Satanist friend here. This is for King.
Looks like
King got lucky.
Is that a new toy?
Oh, I did break the plastic. Sweet. Yeah,
What is
plastic.
that? Those Nerf things?
Yeah, this is one of those. Hey, tell him I'll buy him another one. That was a horrible throw.
What do you throw it at? Is there a target?
No, it's just the woods.
Oh,
I just
okay.
throw it into the woods, and he goes and whenever I
Oh,
can't
it's for
find his
King. I
toys,
get
I
it.
go into the woods. You should see it. I was gonna do a little short. He's got a toy skull. He's got tennis balls.
Skull. They have toy skulls for dogs.
Well, I don't know if it's for dogs, but it's a toy skull.
I used to have a toy skull. What? What does he do with it?
He fucking just runs with it like a bull. He chomps down on it. He fucks it up. He plays like
That's
soccer with it.
hilarious.
Yeah, I'll go get it in a minute.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I got a skull.
Where'd
somewhere
Mike
right
go?
here.
What's he doing?
I got this one.
We were just talking. I just was thinking like that community shit. Like if he went in, because the thinking is standard round of ammunition will be stopped by a foot of dirt. You know what I'm saying? There's different things that they show you, like what'll stop, and they call it rounds. And then, they don't call it bullets enough. Dagmar, salute. Don't worry about it. Salute. So I
Yeah,
went.
Haley, I did. I was there for a few hours. I don't know, Pat. This happened. This maybe something with the cats.
Oh man, Brian King, what's happening, man? Haley Alice, salute.
That was Pat.
It's gonna rain.
Brian.
I think I might move back over there. Yo, it's my dude Mangy.
And here's Bisay with more. Thank you,
Bisay.
Bisay. Let's see. We got. All right.
I'll pull up a chair here. See if I can.
Dagmar, Haley, Pat S. Y'all got memberships from Bisay. Thank you, Bisay. Oh, wait, no, not Haley and not Pat S. Sorry. But I think Pat, y'all already have memberships, right?
What?
I wish I could grant memberships.
Why can't you? It's your channel, right?
YouTube doesn't, it just assigns them randomly. There's no way to, like, pick out specific people to give them to.
Okay.
Oh, okay, track.
Cool.
You heard his mom scream?
Whose mom scream?
Mike. Pat said he heard somebody scream.
Don't start with that shit. I didn't hear nobody scream. Did you?
I thought he was outside. It's like oh yeah, he came inside, and then he went off camera. So I don't know.
Dude, all my shit's fucked up. I skipped my StreamYard payment.
What does that mean?
I don't know. on StreamYard no more, I guess.
Oh, like skipped it, like you're not going to pay it at all, or can you send it in now?
They said I can anytime I want, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting it. I have it on like 2 different things. I have 2 different accounts for it. I just got distracted which one it was on.
Oh.
And they're taking like almost $90. So I don't really want to pay for that.
You have the like advanced plan, because
I don't know what I have, dude. I just clicked on something just to get it started that day, and
there might be a lower plan. Because it went up to like $50 or something, but I don't pay 90.
I don't know. Hey, you
look
guys!
radiant, Mike.
I wish everybody would stop with the Lord dog shit. Like, I'm not a Lord. In fact, I'm fucking hurting. I'm hurting today.
So you just want to be Doc now?
I'm just Doc. I should make that my name, Just Doc.
Just Doc.
Just Doc. The artist
Doc.
formerly known as Doc.
Lord.
The
You should
artist.
change it. You
How
should
the
change it
mighty
Doc,
have fallen.
Doc Holloway. I'm your Huckleberry.
No, I can't, dude. You know how many of those there are?
That's it, man.
Tried a long time ago. I tried. It wouldn't
That's it.
work. But I
It's
ain't
really
even
funny. What's really funny to me is people like Pat S., who's a sick piece of shit, will
Mike.
talk about
That's
a
what
family member who has dementia, and it's like no one's being harmed, nothing's wrong. There's a nurse here, there's nothing going on, But Pat S., you're a piece of fat shit. I know.
Hey,
who you, I
Mike. This is what I'm talking about. They can't control themselves. I have a
you
few
doing?
simple rules. No malicious personal
Oh,
attacks.
come on. That wasn't even bad.
That's what was happening. Like at Vegas Valley, people could do shit like this all night long, and nobody cared. And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not on my channel. I can just kick back tonight and let them say all the foul shit they want to say." But on here, I have to babysit
You
the
badass.
channel because Joey's not monetized. I don't think.
No, it was. It was. Yeah, look, it was all uncalled for all the way.
Mike, what's wrong with you? Stop doing that.
Oh man, I gotta calm down, man.
Welcome, finally,
here he
somebody
is.
who can behave on a
Zeus.
panel.
What up, Zeus?
Hey, track.
Yeah. Zeus.
There's something in your title. Joyous noise. And
You got you there, Jeff.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but there's something. And when you're not the one making the noise, but you hear it, it means you're not alone.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
could be
wow.
in a good way or a bad way.
He's untrackable with the deep shit.
Yo, do you guys have these geese? Do you guys have like the Canadian geese always on your lawn?
Not me. I don't have a lawn.
Geese, no. You know what we have? Loons. And I'm fucking
Now you have geese in your lawn?
The geese come, right? They cut because when we cut the lawn, right? The geese for some reason eat grass clippings. They eat grass, but they poop everywhere. There's poop all over the place.
So, track. How was your day? How's your day?
Are those seagulls? Are those seagulls?
That coincides with Mike talking about the Canadian geese because we get the Canadian geese down here. So me and my brother-in-law went to the municipal golf course. It's a 9-hole golf course. It's shitty grass. But you can drink beer and you only need 3 clubs. And so we're going crappy shot on a par 3. Like I got halfway there. So I was expecting like a better shot in my second, but these Canadian geese were swarming the green. Like that's where they were. And they, again, like you said, they shit everywhere. And I wanted
motherfuckers.
I wanted to hit a flop shot
Feed them out.
I wanted
No, don't do that.
I
don't
could sing and have it drop
Oh,
down.
hey, wait, the animal thing. We gotta be careful.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
we'd never do that.
That's another YouTube thing.
and I bet my brother-in-law. I was like, hey, if this ball just so happens to land on a goose, like you owe me a beer, you know. But he was like, we brought beer with us, so like I'll grab one out of the cooler for you. That was so it was no payment. Well, I wound up like straight up nutting this ball. Like I got
Where you going with
Nutting
it?
a ball. I don't even know that one.
Yeah, he I know what he's talking
Jeff's
about.
watching over
Yo.
there. Look.
Yo,
I got no under the ball and sent it up in the air. I just straight up hit it like a baseball bat. And this thing went like a line drive and hit a goose in the ass. My ball would have my ball if that goose had not been there. My ball would have been like 50 yards past the green, but it hit this goose in the ass, and that goose looked at me so angrily.
I was coming to get you.
Jeff. Just to rebuttal, Jeff, are you half goose? Because you've had a ball in your ass, correct?
The bet
I haven't actually.
was that if I hit a goose, give me a beer. So like I hit this baseball line drive, and I hit this goose, and scared of the
joyous noise.
Yo.
And my brother-in-law reaches in the cooler and hands me a beer, and he was like, "Hey, at least you did what you said you were gonna do." It was a horrible golf shot, and I feel so far sorry for that goose. But that goose looked like he was gonna kill me after that.
Goose.
The best thing ever is when you
Did
go
you
to
get
the
your
golf.
beer?
Yeah.
Give me. He didn't have to buy it. Like we were carrying it with us. And, when you bet somebody beer, it's like, oh, next time I see you, you're gonna buy my beer. But we were already carrying beer, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll pull one out of the cooler if you win the bet, rather than you pulling one out for yourself. And it's like, I felt so bad, and believe it or not, we got it on video. And we don't record anything. And this is like the only bet I've ever made with my brother-in-law. And I swear to God, man, I railed that fucking goose with a golf ball.
Oh yeah, man. Never.
You remember? Did you guys? I don't know if you guys play golf. I play golf. I haven't played golf in a while.
I don't play
golf.
But when I would play, I would play a lot. But you remember, and you go to the range, and the cart, right? And it has the grates on it. When they pick up the balls, when the cart that goes and picks up the balls from the range, and your mission is to hit the cart with a golf ball. It's funny as shit, but it has not razor wire. What is it called? Your mission is to hit the guy in the cart, and dude, we bing, bing, bing. Oh, it was great, bro. Oh, it was so fun, bro. I miss going to the range, man. Golf is great, man. Golf is a fun sport.
Oh my God, I hate golf. It puts me to sleep. Even watching people play.
It's so much fun.
That's not you in the chat, right?
Jeff, I feel you because I love all sports, but watching them, it's lackluster. There's not much there. But when you're the one playing the sport, it is
fun.
so much fun to whack a ball and then walk 200 yards to whack it again.
Yeah, fuck all that. I'm not that old yet.
Coordination for it.
I know.
I can barely play.
I
love putt, but I can barely do well at that one too.
But that's the thing about just being
Dad,
that's the thing about being like a novice. Like you're not even an amateur, you're a novice. It's like just participating is fun in itself. I have never kept score of golf, so I couldn't tell you what my strokes are. I don't give a shit. I usually grade my stuff about, hey, how many balls did I lose today?
Yeah. What's wild is this is what's wild. So I live in an area that's called Bow Creek, right? Bow Creek, because we live between two creeks, and there was Bow Creek Golf Course. It's so close you could walk to it, and it was a municipal course, but it was 18 holes, so you can play front 9 or back 9, or you could play the whole 18, the whole thing, the whole shebang. You have the carts and everything, but they ended up closing the course. I don't know why, because it was a really nice golf course, but we would play there. So me and my friend John, right, he'd come down and we would play like 2 times a week. And we were very competitive in golf. Like we were like battling back. He'd get me one game, I'd get him one game. So golf can be, so Jeff, you think golf is boring because you're watching it, because you're watching golf. But if you play it, it's a totally different thing. It's actually very competitive. It is. And it's exhausting. I mean, a round of 18, Track, tell them, it could take 3 hours. It could. It depends if people are playing in front of you.
How do you hit a little tiny hole from that far away? Like, how do you even?
Sure.
You can
You just
crank
have,
that.
All you have is the flag to go off of.
Oh yeah, you gotta judge that shit.
Hey,
You gotta hit it a certain way.
It's one swing at a time.
You gotta check the wind.
You have your perspective from the tee box, and you have a goal, and then you fail, and then you go into the woods, and you kick it out of the woods, and then you have another perspective and a shorter distance, and then you take another swing, and you fail again. It goes into the water, so you walk up to the water, and then you drop it outside of the water. And then,
Yeah, you play it wherever it lands, right? Wherever it lands, it's still in play.
I get too frustrated because I'm like, I want it to go in the hole. Like, and the more stuff I have to go through to make it go in the hole, it's just gonna frustrate me.
Well, that's what has been described as golf. It's a beautiful walk, disturbed by this little white ball. That is golf.
Beautiful.
You know what? I'd be willing to like ride along in the little golf cart and see how it is. My dad used to play golf, and they used to take us as kids, and we'd sit in the car and wait for him to finish his game, and it was so fucking boring. No, we would go watch him play, and I would get bored and go sit in the car and read my book and wait. That's what it was. I just remember golf courses being so boring. I did anything not to have to go sit and watch him play golf.
That's when you gotta find the other kids and go tear ass through the fucking woods of the place and everything.
Well, yeah, we mostly did. We were those kids.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, we did some things. We did some things. So like,
they did a poll. They did a poll, and they say like this time in like the 1990s, it was like 20% of like the 18 to 20-year-olds hadn't had sex. Fucking nowadays, it's like fucking over half. Over half.
We were
of 20-year-olds.
Yeah, well, it goes up like the millennials and shit. The millennials.
I think I was.
What's wrong with this?
No, maybe not the millennials or the what's the Gen Z and shit. I can't keep track of all this shit. But they're saying this generation, it's like from 18 to 30 or some shit. It's like almost half.
Yeah.
That's
I
fucking
want to say,
insane.
and you know, some of those golf courses, they go really fast. They're actually pretty quick. Some of those golf courses are pretty quick, right? So me and John, we're playing golf, and we're messing around, and I hit a bump. He went flying out of the golf cart. The funniest shit. He's like, oh, because we were drinking. You know, when you play golf, you drink beer. You drink beer when you play golf, and and he jumps up. He goes, holy shit! And he just runs back and gets in the golf cart, and we just go to the next hole. It was like, But like drunken golf is so much fun, man. It's fun, man. It really is. It's a
Don't worry
pastime.
about it.
But
So,
How old
that
something
was
that
a
really,
long. Yeah, that was
what was
over. That was like 20. That was like 20 years ago. Like 20 years ago. Yeah.
my upbringing in golf was, my dad visited for my birthday one year, and I got Wilson, straight up Walmart Wilson golf clubs, and I didn't care about a brand, but my dad was taking me golf. He didn't teach me golf, but where I lived, I could cross the street and cut across. Playing golf costs money. You got to pay for your round, and sometimes, I mean, like a municipal golf course will cost you $15. It seems reasonable. However, good golf courses cost you $50, $100, $150, $200 just to spend a day there. I
Yeah.
take my golf
Yeah.
clubs and I would put on my collared shirt and I would tuck it in and I would look the part and I would walk through my neighbor's yard and I would join on the 6th hole. And I never paid for anything. I was 12 years old. As long as you looked the part, nobody asked you any questions. So that's how I learned how to play golf, was because I stole the golf course. I was literally a criminal.
What? Yeah.
For
What's
Like,
really cool is
light coming down behind
I
him.
was able to buy. I actually bought I have a really nice set of pings, really nice set of clubs, and but there are certain golf courses where you can rent them. You pay like $15, you can rent them. So Jeff, if you want to go play golf, and you don't have to have.
They have a, what do you call it? Like a
up,
range here where you can pay to hit the balls at this net, and we did that one day.
That's a driving range.
I was horrible at it. It was so boring. Like I don't like doing things that I'm not good at because I just get frustrated at my failures.
Sure.
And that's how this experience was. I don't have a lot of positive.
But what's cool is though. What's cool is that people that are trying to learn, because you can buy a basketball. You could buy a basketball for $30, right? You can go to anywhere and buy a basketball for $30, right? And you can play basketball. But a really good set of clubs, it could be $500 to $1,000. So it's much more expensive.
Yeah, it gets pricey. Yeah.
This is a John Davis.
My dad had golf clubs. I kind of remember those. They had the short, fat ones. They had the little, long, skinny ones.
Don't you got to get them redone after so many
Is
years?
it different clubs for different balls, different type shots,
and shit like that? Yeah.
Well, the different range. So in other words, if you're gonna drive, you're gonna use a driver. But if you're gonna, let's say you're on a par 3, right, and you only have 50 yards to go, right? You're gonna use a smaller club.
So Mike, the driver, that's the one you use to crank the fucking thing, right? Send it sailing. All right. The driver. That's that like little square one or like rectangle one. It's like curved. Right? Is that it?
Well, it's not just the club. It's you. Because I have this curse. Whereas if there is water.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
If there is water in front of the tee box, I'm going in the water. You see these people, they hit their drivers and it takes off and it sails and it goes for hundreds of yards.
I want to drive the little cars. That seems like the most fun part.
If there is water directly in front of the tee box, I am going to fail. That's my curse.
No matter what.
It just seems to happen that way.
Have you tried
people
to
say, hey,
overcome it?
Hey, why would you tee off with a 3-iron instead of your driver? And it's like, well, if I use my driver, I'm going in the water, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because I suck at golf.
Oh, okay. That's what I was getting. Like, is it
I
skill?
love it. I'm just bad at it.
Well, then we should play golf together because you would definitely win and feel more confident about yourself.
Well, guys, as usual, I don't know nothing about the situation here, the conversation, so I'm gonna get out of here, Jeff. Salute. Thanks for having
Doc,
me up.
have a
Mike, the
great rest of your
legend.
day.
Untrackable, man. You take it easy. Mike, I voted for you, man. I voted for you.
Is it still open? I would vote. I was surprised you weren't already in the Hall of Fame. Oh, I think he stepped away again. Well,
What was, hey, happy Sunday.
happy Sunday. Are you having a good one?
I'm having a Sunday.
A Sunday. Do you have anything to appreciate or be thankful for or something you're happy about or something that's going well in your life? This is Praise Sunday. Hallelujah Sunday. So we want to give shout outs to all the good stuff.
Well, I think you provide um, a very positive place. So
Really.
I'm thankful to be a guest with you every time I see you. I'm thankful to have somebody to talk to. Um, I'm thankful for all your guests as well. Those people that I have met over the past 2 years, um, regardless of their pluses and minuses, they are people, and I am thankful to meet other people always. So yeah, yeah, I can be thankful for that.
Wow. I wasn't prepared for that one. I think that's going to be hard to top for me. I agree about the people that come here, the audience, the panelists. I'm the same way. I feel so amazed because I could not have predicted any of this when I started the channel. So the fact that it happened,
Uh,
it's set a new like standard for me that I can't go back from this. It has to be at least this level.
I would be I would be in denial to think that like I've never been a piece of shit or that I was never wrong or that I've never mistreated anybody or that I was so self-important. Um, I would be in denial to think that. So when I meet other people, um, yeah, I can recognize that they may be going through that self-importance or that ego or stuff like that. But at the same time, that is how I become a better person is by recognizing it. And I'm thankful for them. Whether they ever open up, that's on them. But I'm thankful to have met other people that teach me about being a better me. So
Yeah.
hallelujah.
I need a tambourine. Praise. Yeah, I think one reason we need other people in addition to like survival is the psychological growth because we develop through recognizing ourselves and other people and then we can use that to develop on and that it can happen like it doesn't have to be an in-person thing that this is having the same effect as long as you're interacting with people you're getting that effect and I think there's two like not everybody is looking to grow. So some people are just wanting to maintain and they feel disrupted if they
Yeah,
start
definitely.
seeing themselves in too many people
Yeah,
because it's
Jeff, I'm sorry.
uncomfortable to face yourself.
Yeah, Jeff, I'm sorry, man, but you have the most disrespectful chat I've ever seen, and I can't rock with it, man. I just can't do it.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, man, I can't do it, man. You know, and you don't. Your mods just let people say the most stupidest shit, and it's messed up. And like I've been with you
Are
how
you
long?
mad at Mangy?
Yeah, that should be removed. That should be removed. That should be. But the thing is that I've rocked with you for so long, and I don't have a wrench. It's just weird. It's the weirdest thing. It's like you have
Well,
somebody who
I
backs
tried
you.
you with the wrench, but you know what? I might give you a wrench because you were looking up other people's channels, but now YouTube is already showing that information
Yeah,
automatically, so that it's
definitely.
not even an issue anymore.
Definitely. But the thing is that people are so disrespectful, man. And I don't understand why people come on and they want to be so
Yes, you
disrespectful.
do.
I don't get it.
You
I don't get it, Jeff. I don't get it, Jeff.
you
I don't
get you
I
get
don't
it.
understand. It doesn't
I think
it
this is a
does not
troll.
compute. It does not compute.
Well,
I'm good. I'm good. But the whole thing is Mangy the cactus. I know who that is. So it's okay.
I have my
But
suspicions.
yeah, I know who it is. I know who it is.
Who's STL?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
No, they're in the back.
But go ahead, let him up.
No, no, I don't know them. So
Um,
I take the people
not
that
a
I do
porn
know's
bomber.
word.
Yeah, not a porn bomber. Someone that will come up and just, try to, create drama. But no, it's like no threat to your channel. I can tell you that. No
Oh,
threat.
Pat says I've had him up before.
Yeah, no
All right,
threat.
we'll try him out. Let me get my
Yeah.
troll overlay. STL.
Yo, how am I gonna porn bomb you from the beach?
I know. I was gonna say, are you at the ocean?
Yes.
You sure
You
about that?
ever
All
get
right.
porn bombed from the fucking beach?
I don't know. I
You're
feel like you're gonna
good. You're
find a
good.
way just to
You could
prove it.
pull your STL. You could pull your speedo down. That could help.
Oh
No.
shit.
Are you in the water?
Yes.
Straight. Oh my god. This is
This is the
just as
first
good as the
time.
jet ski I was waiting for.
It's
Look at
the
this.
Gen X Jeff beach cam.
What part of the
It's the
world is
Atlantic
this?
Ocean.
Is this part of the hurricane aftermath or is this normal?
Maybe a little bit.
Wow. Look at that
I
sky
gotta
too.
say, I'm jealous. Like I grew up looking at that.
Dude,
I,
STL.
I'm
Are you in Carolina?
Yes, South Carolina, Charleston area.
There you go.
I just want to come up and say hi.
Well, hello. Yeah, I kind of remember you now.
The
All
water
right.
looks the water looks beautiful, man. Looks nice.
Yeah, look at this. It's a perfect day at the beach.
I just want to come up and say hi. Gotta go. You guys have a good rest of the stream.
All right, I'm
What an,
glad you did.
Peace out.
Thank you, STL.
what an
That's
amazing
cool. I love Praise Sunday.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
that's it.
yeah. That took me back. Just seeing that, it reminded me of my youth. When I didn't go to church. I went to the ocean, and it didn't matter whether it was cold outside or whether it was hot outside. It didn't matter what time of year it was. I went there and I put my feet in the water. Like I got baptized 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing if real quick. I've always lived by the water. So when we grew up in New York, right? We grew up in Rockaway, Queens. Rockaway, Queens is right off of the water. It's all off of the water, right? And then I moved from there and I come down to Virginia Beach. It's all coastal. It's all off the water. So I've always lived off or near the water. But my house, I had a California condo, which is a 3-level condo, right?
Mm.
Or townhouse, what do you want to call it? And we were right off of the Rudy Inlet. Bro, we had decks on each level. So we'd go to the top deck and you could fish in your backyard. It was
From the
amazing.
deck?
From the deck, because
Oh, wow.
your deck is adjacent to the slip that goes into the Rudy Inlet, and there's fish there. So you could fish off of your deck. You could. And you catch fish right in your backyard. It's great.
Without even leaving your house?
Off of your deck. Yeah, off of your deck.
Wow.
And we
Yeah,
caught
that's pretty
fish.
cool.
We caught fish off the deck. But the crazy thing is that, like, the first floor, we had to keep the door locked because on the first floor, there was a bedroom down on the first floor. But the problem is that they had copperheads. You know what a copperhead is, right? Trek, you know what a
snake.
copperhead
Yes,
snake
I know
is.
what
Yeah,
copperheads
yeah.
are. We used to see them growing up.
Yeah. and they had copperheads, in the inlet. So you had to be real careful when you went outside. There were snakes there. So you had to be real careful when you went outside in the backyard, so yeah. And then when you go down to like Kitty Hawk, there's a part of the intercoastal waterway, and you can pull over and you can just see the copperheads like go, and they coil up.
Yeah.
It's man. They're scary as shit, bro.
I see. They're aggressive too.
Yeah, they'll come after you.
Yeah,
They'll come
because the
after you.
cottonmouths will run. They'll be all scary and everything
Yeah.
and open their mouth, but then they'll fly this dart off when you
Yeah.
walk. But the copperheads will sit there and try to fight.
You ever eat snake, Jeff? You ever eat snake?
No,
I never had it, but I mean, people do.
I had snake almost eat me.
People do eat actually snake. They actually eat snake, like alligator and stuff like that.
Alligator, snake, yeah, they do. Turtle, frog, anything out of the swamp, pretty much we eat it.
I told you I had frog legs. I've had frog legs before, and they were actually very good. But and then I did have, I love.
Oh, I didn't track. Were you finished with your story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know he wasn't finished.
No problem. But to me, Jeff, alligator tail is delicious. That's just my opinion.
I haven't had it, but I've heard that it is. I would try it.
It tastes just like lobster. Just like lobster, man.
We got somebody in the back called Andrew B. Do y'all have a? I mean, I know him from the Panelverse, but
Yeah, very Andrew.
yeah,
Very
my
disrespectful.
boss.
Yeah, very disrespectful. Very combative. It's not going to be a good conversation, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm leaning toward no. I don't.
Yeah, he'll come up and just start yelling. He'll start. This is a guy who threatened me to a physical fight. It's like, come on, man, stop.
Why?
I don't know.
No,
I don't
not
know.
not today, Andrew. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
have a good-
understand why. Yeah,
I'm
very
okay
combative.
with what's going on now.
And if you want him up, I'll drop. I'll drop. You can have him up because I can prep dinner, so you can have him up if you want. I can come back up if you're going to stay up for a while.
I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I've
Yeah,
seen him
yeah.
on the panel. He's part of that Dutchy little troll group.
Yeah. But he comes up. That's right, Mike. You want to fight?
I don't think he's here in good faith and with good motives. Let's
Yeah.
say that. So I'm gonna lean on that side.
So I said, so he says, why don't you fight me, man? Why don't you fight? And if you see him, like if you look at me, right? You look at me, okay? I'm in
Not
shape,
where I
right?
come from, Brian.
But this guy, he's extremely out of shape, and he's like, "I'll fight you, man. Man, let's meet up. I'll pay for your plane ticket." But it's all satire. It's
So
like he's not.
stupid.
He's
It's
not gonna
content.
fight.
These
It's
are
not-
pretty.
come on, man.
This is
Yeah, I mean, come
false
on.
animators.
It's like me telling Untrackable I'm going to fight him. I would never hurt Untrackable. I'm saying, but like it's
I
it's
would
just
fight
it's
Track.
nonsense. It's just nonsense, So that's all. Go ahead. Yeah, but they're as we say, Jeff. They're reaching for straws. They're trying to find anything to be relevant.
Well, they're
any
here
kind of
for a
relevancy.
reason. People that never come here are
Yeah,
suddenly here for a
course.
reason. So
Of
I'm not
course.
in the. This is Sunday. It's normally my day off.
Yeah,
I'm not in
yeah.
the mood for all this complex
Well-
drama on a
Well,
Sunday.
Jeff, it's Sunday Fun Day. That's what-
Oh, Pat has a troll credit.
Sunday Fun Day. Want me to go? I'll drop her a little bit.
No.
I can prep dinner and come back if you're going to be
No.
on for like another 30 minutes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me sit on a little bit, Pat.
Sit on what, Jeff? What are you sitting on?
His troll credit.
Just don't be like AC. Don't put it in there. Just don't. Yo, I trolled the piss out of him, man. It was great. It was great, bro. I went on a little troll tour. So like, I go on these little troll tours. So like, I love coming up and just having conversations, right? But then sometimes I'll go on a panel, and I'm real nice. I'm chill, and then people will start to. So I just start trolling back. But my trolls are funny. They are funny.
Sorry, I just accidentally banned Prairie. I meant to time her out for her malicious personal attack,
I know.
and now I have to go unban. Prairie, if you're out there, hold tight. It was my bad.
Jeff, you know that I'm banned in your chat, right? I'm banned in your chat.
No, you keep saying that.
I am.
All right,
Check.
I'll
Watch.
look,
Watch.
and if you're on
Watch.
the ban list again, I will give you a
Watch.
wrench.
Watch. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna type this. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna type 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh, agmatic.
Look, it does. Now it's
Yeah,
there
no,
again.
look, it's right there.
Now it's there again. When I was typing,
He's so excited.
but when I was typing,
Agmatic, thank you so much. I don't know to what I owe this, but oh, it's a troll credit. I see I'm being baited. I don't know if the Mensa avatar is a satire or if you are also in Mensa. In which case, hello, welcome. Um, what am I doing? Oh, unbanning people.
Hey, did you say Mensa?
Yeah, the high IQ society.
I got you.
I used to be the publicity coordinator for the chapter up here. All right, I see. How do I get to the? Where are the people? User management. Oh,
I,
I see.
I have always loved the idea of Mensa, but again, um, titles get in the way of accolades get in the way of progress. So that's what I think about Mensa. That's what I think about ranks. That's what I think about managers at work. It's like, oh, your title is gonna get in the way of progress.
What kind of progress?
Well,
Uh,
when
all
when
right,
you have
Prairie. I think I got you.
when you are operating as you should feel freedom.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
you're upper but when you're operating based off an accolade or a title, you're trying to put something onto somebody else rather than just being you. That's how I feel.
Because sometimes, are you saying it gets in the way of the person being themselves, like their personal growth, if they get locked into a role?
Well, for instance, if I have this label and I use that to tell you what to do, um, I'm denying you the freedom because now you are beholden to what I say. So um, it it really, in my opinion, holding your accomplishments over somebody else as a reason why they should do what you're telling them to do, it, I think that can hurt things.
Are you talking about in a work setting where with a boss, or just like a random stranger coming up and saying, "I have this credential. You should be doing this, this, and this."
Oh, not just in a work setting. I mean, look at it in the debate setting that we see so often in these YouTube streets. Uh, oh, I'm a this, I'm a that. I can speak on this, I can speak on that. But I would rather learn from whoever I'm talking to, even if I know and have proven. It's like I want to see what other people think, because even if you have done all the research and seen all the proof, um, even a non-believer in something can give you another reason to keep looking. And if you stop looking, well, what are you doing?
Are you talking about like science, the science people?
I'm talking about just about everything that can be looked at.
Because
You know,
science
stop
is,
looking.
it never stops looking.
Blind yourself with everything that you have ever done, and never talk to anybody again, and tell them how they should be, rather than listen.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not somebody that you're required to listen to as part of a job arrangement or something, then I don't. Random people telling me what to do, I can ignore that. I don't have to listen. I don't even take them seriously. So I only really worry about it where I'm obligated to somehow follow the authority of this person that, like, I've agreed to accept their authority. So that obligates me to follow their direction.
You will never see trash unless it is, obvious and created in front of you. So not everything is usable. So even listening to, when we're talking about conversation wise and debate wise, even listening to the trash can be educational.
Oh yeah, I love the trash.
Yeah. It's like, it's funny, and sorry to cut you off. It's funny because, like, you learn from everybody, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes you learn good things, and there's learn bad things. But it's amazing to see if you guys think and agree with me, if or not, human behavior is the most fascinating thing I've ever seen. Just
Preach,
human behavior.
preach, preach. 100%.
I mean,
It
just human
has
behavior.
fascinated me from
Yeah.
childhood to today, and I can't turn it off, and I can't make myself not be fascinated.
One of the greatest things, Jeff, I used to always go to the mall, right? And just people watch. Remember people watching? Just
Yeah,
watching
I remember the
people's
mall too.
interaction.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
sit on the benches and just
And
watch
just
people circulate.
watch interactions, and then interact with them. But it's just like, I, I don't know why we're created this way, but our minds are so diverse. You can have one person completely sane, right? Completely normal, completely vanilla, right? Then you have another human being that is just completely dark and just a complete maniac, capable of horrible things. So it's just, but we're both human. So what divided us in our behavior? What divided us? Is it cultural? Is it past experiences? Is it DNA? What
They
changes
say it's
people?
both. It's like a combination
Yeah,
of both.
yeah.
But I think
It's
culture has a lot to do with it.
it's
Because you culture can only work on the tendencies that are there. So people can
one
have the
of
same tendencies, but if they're in different cultures, I think they would get modified very differently. Like the developmental path those tendencies take would be different, and you'd
there's
have
um
different
there's
outcomes.
there's a band called Living Color, right? And it was actually, believe it or not, one of the
Yeah, and
first. Yeah,
they're black guys.
yeah. But Cult of Personality
Yeah, I remember that one.
was
I had the
was it,
CD.
it it explains. Oh yeah, they were my favorite, bro. Look in my eyes. What do you see? Yeah. And oh my gosh, man! And that's what Mike P plays when I come on his panel, because he knows I love and Living Color. So every time I come on his panel, that's my intro song. And they also have a song called "The Glamour Boys." You ever heard that song, "The Glamour Boys"?
If it was on the CD, I heard it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, man! But they were great, bro. But the thing is that human psychology is literally like, I could literally sit there and just think about, like, why people do the things they do, and you
Yeah,
get
I do.
enthralled. And that's why I love Hannibal Lecter. Remember, Hannibal Lecter, from
Yeah,
Silence of the
Anthony
Lambs.
Hopkins, some
Yeah,
Silence of the Lambs.
because he is an actual master's in psychology. He's a psychologist, a psychotherapist, but he's completely insane. So what I'm trying to say is this: you can be educated, you can be a genius,
And
but
completely
still be the
crazy.
most evil person in the world.
Yes, my ex was like that. Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes. And people, I think a lot of people, when they see you're smart, that they don't notice all the other stuff behind it. And I was seeing it like right away.
Deflection. It's deflection. You know, with education, it's deflection. And
Well,
go ahead, Track.
I would say that like knowledge is a tool, and any tool abused, it will bring you what you're, you know, it will bring you gains, but then you are abusing others with that tool. You're not using that tool for what it was intended to be used for. So knowledge in and of itself, to me, is a tool. So Hannibal Lecter, he had knowledge, but he abused it, and he used it for deviant acts.
Sure. And let me ask you gentlemen this. And you know the term, you know the adage, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss, right? In other words, people that are not as smart don't think about these kinds of things. Now, does it happen occasionally? Yes. But I think that the hyperactive minds and the genius level people, if they have some kind of underlying trauma, Jeff and Track, they turn it into hurting other people. They're diverting their pain to someone else, but they're so smart that they can manipulate other people, you know, and inflict their pain on them. It gives them some kind of easement. I don't know if you believe that or not, but but the whole Hannibal Lecter thing is just, I saw a broken man who was a genius, right? I'm just saying, in my synopsis of the whole thing, a broken man who was a genius, and he deflected his pain on other people. But he went way too far, bro. Way too far, eating people. You know. But there are people like that. There are actual people like this, and it's really hard, you know. I mean, he's like a human mangy, you know. He's like running around, you know. So it's just. But it's funny because
It's even funny to bring up the word ignorant.
Yeah.
Because to me, from what I've seen, it means that you do know it, but you are going to put it aside and not recognize it when it's right in front of you.
Yeah, ignorance.
So,
yeah. You know, it's funny because I think the biggest.
Wait, real quick.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh no, that's what I mean is to ignore something means it's right in front of you, but you're not going to deal with what is.
Oh, so it's not like you don't see it; it's like you see it and are choosing to not address it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. One of the things I learned in life is the biggest person that we hide ourselves from is ourselves. We're hiding from ourselves. You know, we don't want to admit, you know, to what we're doing wrong. We don't want to change because our pride and our anger and all these other things come into factor. And I think that when you can truly find yourself and, you know, atone, you change. But we're so prideful, man. Like people, I mean, we're just such jerks, bro, at certain times in our life, you know? We are.
Well, what do you have to do to change then when those moments come?
Sure. So the way to truly change is to actually get on your knees and apologize to. No, okay, hear me out.
No,
apologize to everyone that you wronged, and then be truthful, be actual truthful, and say, listen.
I would do that anyway.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't do it, Jeff. They can't because they can't let their pride becomes before the fall. They can't do it. There's nah. I got this. No, you don't got this. You're self-destructing, you moron. I'm talking about, you know, people that are in that situation. And with me, I am slowly but surely changing. I am. Jeff, I swear to God, I'm changing. You know, I'm morphing into a nicer person, but it's a progression. It doesn't happen overnight, Jeff. It takes a little time. It does take a little time. But the thing is that, like, I've been battle tested. I've been attacked, Jeff. You see me attacked so many times, bro. So, you know, I get hardened. You know, I have an armor on, right? But I want to take it off, man. I want to just be chill. I want to be relaxed. I want to just have a good time, have a good conversation. But it's never going to happen, I think, because people come up and they attack you constantly. They want to pull you back. Yo, the best line ever is when Michael Corleone said, "I tried to get out, but they pull me back in." In other words, analogy for I want to be chill, but they keep attacking me. They keep coming at me. So then he goes back at them. It's a never-ending progression of violence, you know. But it's
And
interesting.
that will always be the question of how much
Sure.
control do you give your detractors? Because
Sure.
they pull me back in. Well, are you not in control of yourself? You don't have to step back into the ring.
Right.
You don't have to respond to them. You
Exactly.
don't have to do things.
And Track, you're right. You're exactly right, Track. You're exactly right. That makes a perfect point. But the problem is that these people go real life on people, you know, and they're calling your job, they're calling your family, they're putting your social out, you know, they're calling the police on you, and that has to be dealt with because these people are dangerous. They have to be stopped, you know. But if me and you argued and we got, like you said, don't give them the power, don't give them the rope, don't do it. You're right. But when they go real life, that's a whole different story Track, you know, and that's the gray area, you know, and that's when you get in the muddy waters, you know.
I think the problem is that you keep bringing it up about what happened in the past.
Yeah, sure.
If somebody did something to you and went a route of handling it,
Yeah.
It should be handled.
That's
But when you keep bringing it up, it's you know, it keeps the story alive, I guess you could say. Whereas if you want to crush the story, you know, I'm not saying necessarily let people do things, but when they do something to you and you handle it, let it be handled.
sure.
But
And
you bringing it up.
well, it's a valid point. I think Track, to be honest with you, between me and you, between me and you, it's just, I guess I'm still mad about it, and it's going to take me a little time to let it go. And I'm just being straight with you, my friend. I'm just being straight. I'm still pissed off about it, so it's still on my mind, you know. So, but you're right. You're exactly right. You know, you're right. You're right, bro. I'm not saying you're not right. You are right. But it's just like, you know, when someone gets victimized, you know, you get pissed and you have a vendetta, you know, and
But sometimes, Mike, I've seen you get pissed, and sometimes I've seen you sit there and not even. So, like,
yeah.
you've had two different approaches, and I don't know what determines which one.
Sure, but I mean, this particular person went so far beyond, like so far beyond the realm of normalcy. This person deserves what he's getting. You know, we're just gonna say this person, right? And you know, it depends. Like if someone says, "Hey, man, you know,"
You're talking about the real life. I agree. If the real life
yeah.
stuff crossed the line, yes,
Oh man,
absolutely.
bro. It was so bad, bro. It was so bad, you know. And
There's things too where, you know, somebody might do you wrong,
yeah,
and then your mission becomes to convince everybody else that this person is wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
you
did.
and that person have a thing, and they have done you wrong.
But
It's on you. It's on you to handle that. But it's not fair to convince other people that they have not done wrong to okay, I'm against you now because you assaulted or did extra
yeah.
against Mike here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, and like I said, Track, I did that, and even when I'm on panel with this person, if you see the last stream I was on, I'm trying to give this person advice. I'm very calm. I'm not yelling. You know, just stop doing this stuff. But you know, this person has been blocked from multiple channels, and for some reason, you know, Joe's circus, his little circus over there, they like to have that kind of stuff, and if I was a channel owner, if I was, I wouldn't have someone on my panel calling the police on people. I wouldn't have
Yeah,
someone
no, I
on
would
my
not either.
panel. Yeah. So, but they think it's funny, and it's messed up. It's just messed up, man. But
I
listen,
don't know. I don't think he had the audience last night that people thinks he has.
yeah, he doesn't. You know, and the whole thing is I'm so sorry I wasn't there to back you up, man, because I would have backed you up. We would have had a
Well, I
blast up
didn't
there.
need it, but I
No,
was.
I'm not saying you do, bro. I'm just
I
saying I
didn't
wish
get
I would have been there
moist
with
or
you,
sweat or
you know.
anything.
Yeah,
My nails are still all
yeah.
intact.
Because if I hit the link, I'm up on panel in 10 seconds. But the whole thing is that, you know, I just think that I wish I was there to help you kind of, you know, troll in, it's called buddy troll or troll in tandem. And I just wish I would have been there with you, man. You know,
We'll have to
we could
try
have,
that one day. What really
yeah,
would have helped is you just bringing some energy to it.
yeah,
Like
I know. It got
there
so
were
bro, it got
there were a
so
lot of
mundane.
duds just kind of sitting there
Yeah, it got so
twiddling.
mundane, bro.
But
Yeah, it got so
and a
mundane.
lot of gay, really gay, like this. Hang on. Oh, I remember this dude.
Yo, my neighbor
Hang
across
on,
the
we got a
street's got a
guest.
Subaru WRZ. Yo, this car is beast, bro. It's fast as hell.
Show us,
Yo,
Mike.
mine.
Show us, Mike.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on.
What's up, Corn?
Hey, Jeff.
Corn dog.
Full screen
Dang.
mic for us so we can see this thing.
See him beep at me? You see him beep at me?
Yeah. Are you friends,
Yo,
are you friends
that's
with
a
your
W.
neighbors?
That's a turbo. That's a double turbo Durax. Yo, you hear him?
Yeah.
Are you friends
Yeah.
with that dude, Mike?
Yeah, I know him. I know him personally. Yeah, they're cool as shit, man. They
You're
live right
friends with
across
your
the street.
neighbors? That's cool.
I've all my neighbors are cool with me, bro. What we do is not often, but we'll have barbecues and we'll just all hang out and just like, you know, cook food, hang out. But yo, that car is fast as hell. And my neighbor, a couple houses down with that Mustang, that thing is ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Fast.
Mike, you know they say that more and more Americans aren't friends with their neighbors nowadays. So
Yeah.
it's like that the old school tradition still holds
Yes.
true in your neighborhood.
Well, Dr. Corndog, I can tell you this. The
Yes,
one
sir.
thing about me, I'm engaging, and I try to, and I wait. I don't like what. Hey, you do. I'm not like right in your face.
You have
I'm
good
just like,
social skills too.
yeah. I'm just like, hey, man, how you doing? Hey, what's that nice car? Or, you know, man, you know. And I wait, and I build a progression to meet somebody, and once I do, then all of a sudden they're like knocking on my door. Hey, man, what's going on, man? You want to go hang out? I'm like, yeah, let's go. You know,
Is
like
this
it's
the
just
same method
yeah.
you use to
Yeah.
pick up tail?
Well, I don't pick up tail. I have a girlfriend, but no, you know, whatever you do is in your
Jeff,
personal
did you
business.
know about this girlfriend of Mike's?
Yeah,
There's several. Yeah, we had got the whole history of all of
yeah.
them.
You know
I've
about
been
this?
dating-
You know
Martez
about the
was number
current one,
3. I
Yeah.
Joe?
remember that.
I've been dating someone for a while now. Yeah, she's
You know,
amazing, man.
you know about the current one, Jeff?
It was something that I learned in
Yeah. But no, it's funny because like, you know, some people have a certain energy. Like people have an energy, right? And it's like now we're online. We're online right now, right? And you think that this is really me, but like in real life, like I have a very kind presence.
Mike, is she a Latina?
She's African American.
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. You dated a black girl?
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful African queen, a Nubian princess.
I've known her.
Good
I've
job.
known her for probably 8 years.
Nice.
we know
So you guys were friends. You guys were friends first, and then
Yeah, we were friends for a long time.
something I learned in a literature class.
Yeah, and she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, man. But she's
Wait, hang on.
you know,
I
she's
love
older.
literature. I want to hear this one.
I want to see
Go
a
ahead,
picture
Trey.
of her, dude.
Wait, hang on.
I'm
Track,
not
go
gonna
ahead.
show you a picture.
Hang on. I want to hear about the
I can't
literature.
see her, but I want to so bad. I have the desire to see her.
No.
Track, go ahead. In literature class, what happened?
It was that good fences make good neighbors.
Yeah, that's not even. That's real life too. That's
Yeah.
that could be taught in science class.
I like that guy on Home Improvement who you never see his face.
Oh, the neighbor. Yeah.
It's like,
So when I
like
was-
what is important is is your property important? Is
No.
crossing property important?
No, material and borders are not important. That's material things and
Borders
borders.
are.
Borders
to
are
me.
fake, Jeff.
Jeff, are you a material girl
They're
in
fake,
a
but a lot
material
of
world?
stuff's fake. Money's fake.
Jeff, are you a material girl in a material world?
Well,
Material.
respecting your property, infringing on their property. Do they respect their property? You know, I pay taxes, so I understand that like my property value affects the entire neighborhood. So, you know,
Who cares?
but we have these borders, and I don't have to mow my grass. I don't have to.
Yeah, fuck it.
However, if I keep my roof and I pressure wash my siding and I mow my grass, well, when somebody comes to go by my neighbor's house, they're gonna look at who they're next to. So good fences make good neighbors. It's like, hey, what are you doing over there? Because if you wind up on the news because, you know, your house blew up because you were cooking meth, guess what? My property value just went down. Also, you know, hey,
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yo.
also
You know, well, here's the thing, though. We're all choosing to live in a society here, right? There's rules to the society we're all agreeing to. And this is them. Like, fucking mow your lawn. Don't let your dog run around and bite children. Shit like that. We're all agreeing to this.
Also, this is my space, and I want to respect your space. However, there is a line. So
I know when Mike Cerrone lives in the neighborhood, that means your rent's about to go up, okay? Because you
got to hear this. You got to hear this. Check this out, guys. So I'm working for a company, right? This is a while back. I'm working for a company, and the boss, he's very wealthy, right? And then his son also works for the company. His son was like an operations manager. Of course, you give your son like a job, so he feels comfortable.
Nepo baby.
It was Thanksgiving, right? And they wanted to fry a turkey, deep fry it. So they put it in the fryer next to their house, like right next to their house, frozen. What do you think is going to happen?
It blew up.
It burned there. Yo, it's not. No one got hurt. No one got hurt. But dude, it burned their house down from cooking a turkey. What a moron! You don't cook a frozen turkey right next, dude, within 1 foot from your plastic siding.
Or they're brilliant, and it's an insurance scam. Like, Oh well, we were trying to do a turkey. Sorry, house is done.
They had no rental insurance.
Well, I want to get back to the property value thing, and we all live in society together, etc.
I'll come back later. Thank you, Jeff. Have a great property value talk. That sounds really fucking interesting.
Okay, well, you were the one partly initiating it, so I don't know what that was about. That was some major gaslighting from Corndog. I think you came off looking the worst on the panel today, in fact.
I mean,
were y'all not having a conversation about property values? And then you told your story, and he tried to respond, and then Mike cut in, and I said I'd like to get back to that conversation, and then all of a sudden he's acting like, oh, that sounds like when he was the one participating in it.
I was truly not trying to trigger anyone. You know me.
You didn't.
I told my
him.
story.
But if he's that unstable, yeah, I followed what you were saying, and then I thought he had an intelligent response that I wanted to get deeper into, because that's what I like to do here. And then Mike jumped in, and he wanted to keep going after Mike, so he made out like the conversation I was trying to get into was so boring and uninteresting, and if that's what I want to talk about, why would he waste his time being on the panel when he was the one perpetuating that conversation? I wanted to hear his response was the reason I wanted to get back into it.
Sure.
That's fucked up. You're a fucked up individual, Corndog. Don't try to come back to my panel.
So Jeff, so the thing with him is he tries to corner people, and then once
He's a
you
troll.
like,
That was a troll.
yeah, it is.
And
It
he
is.
tries to clout ride off a shift to get on here, but no more.
Yeah. He does. But no, that was good. You handled it perfectly. You handled it perfectly. There was no issue. And once I wasn't giving him what he wanted, he just jumped down. You know,
Good.
he
I'm
left.
glad you think I'm mean. That means stay away from here.
Yeah, right, definitely.
You didn't. So
No,
that's
You
not
know,
support. You just tried to gaslight, dude. Do you know how good I am at detecting that?
yeah,
Lifetime of experience.
definitely.
You can, if you don't believe me, just go back and watch the stream. It will support everything I just said. So, just take accountability for
there
your
is no
choices and
better
actions.
argument. There is no better argument than the truth. And
Hallelujah.
hey, we all have our own truths, but if you're gonna lie or argue against somebody else's truth without telling your own, you will always fail.
Sure. It's one thing. It's one thing. What a
See, this is more gaslighting. I can't believe you're that sensitive to gaslighting. What's the big deal? He's just like one gaslighting spiral within
He's a
another.
weirdo. We were on panel. We were on Penny and Panel together, and we got along. We got along for a while, but then he started getting weird, and I think then he dropped again. Remember he was on panel with us one time.
Yeah, he can't.
Yeah,
He was a
yeah.
few times.
And he was all right. He was okay. He was, But they travel in these packs, these little pack of trolls. That's all it is. But come up and have a conversation. Come up and talk about
No,
relative things.
don't invite it back up.
I'm saying, in my advice to him on other channels, come up and have a conversation and talk about relative stuff, because the problem is that we smell your troll from a mile away. We can see it, So it's funny because I said this to someone else on another panel, right? It's like goldfish swimming with sharks. Like they don't know that we know what they're doing. Yeah, they don't understand that we can see it a mile away.
The goldfish or the sharks?
The trolls are the crappy trolls are the goldfish, and then we're the sharks.
Oh,
we know,
right.
Yeah. We know what's going on.
That didn't even take a shark.
Yeah, we can see it. Yo, did you see the dolphin try? Go ahead. Sorry.
I would take it back to something I said before, is about self-control, and that is to let a troll, because if you don't, you won't have the opportunity to recognize them. So sit back, relax, take a sip,
and enjoy,
and let a fool be a fool.
That's it. Man.
We were having some good conversations, Guru, about, believe it or not, golf, property, property ownership, community, like a shared society, that kind of things.
Yeah, definitely. And the whole thing is, I think, if you ask, in my opinion, it's like a lot of people come up, just to disrupt. Like, in other words, if people see us gentlemen having a good time and having a balanced conversation, right, and just shooting the poop, right? I'm not going to say the S word, and they have to come up and disrupt it, and that's the true show of someone who cannot fit in, cannot have cold a conversation. All they have is trolling. That's all they have, and I think that shows it shows their true demeanor. That's just what I think. That's not saying that.
I thought you were the master troll, though.
I am, but the thing is that I am, dude. I control the shit out of people. But the whole thing is that, there are times where I just literally want to talk to my friends. Just want to talk to my friends and talk about whatever you want to talk about. We could talk about anything. But a lot of these people that come up, Jeff, they can't talk about anything other than it's like the same thing over and over again. Mike, yo, man, let me rap some bars.
They just don't know how to make the same thing over and over as interesting as you do.
Goodness gracious, man, So, and I've been learning.
It becomes amazing because again, like I said about telling the truth, or it doesn't even have to be the truth. Bringing something up, those who react to it they're going to react to it. But if you're not going to add to the thing, then you're going to detract from it. You're going to counter it. So if like we were talking about golfing, people talking about golfing, people telling their stories about golfing, but then you might have somebody that says, "Oh, golf is gay." It's like, well, that you're not talking about golf. You're just saying that it's an invalid.
I think it's
You're
trans.
trying to change the subject.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
Speaking
a
of
very
changing subjects, we got somebody else in the back.
yeah.
Our,
Well, that's a very valid point, man. So
are you
basically,
curious at all? Here, I'll end the suspense. Welcome.
yo, none, salute, bro, salute.
Are y'all together again? Cause he was ripping into you pretty hard the last few times you
Oh
were on
no, me and
streams.
nuns are good. We troll each other, but no,
Oh, okay.
I have mad respect. I have mad respect for nuns. Mad respect.
Okay. Well, keep it
Yeah,
civil, so I don't have to keep
yeah.
using the button.
Hey, what's up,
Illuminati. What's up? What's going on?
Chatty? What's up, bro? How you been?
Everything's good. Yeah.
Good.
But yo, it's Nunzio. It's funny because people come up, they come up and they try to like. We just had this guy. What was his name? Doctor what?
Corndog or something.
Corndog. It's like, yo, I
Another
wish you were up here,
doctor.
Nuns. I wish you were up here, bro. I wish you were up here, bro.
Yeah, I was
Yo.
tending to some other issues on another side
Yeah.
of the sector, bro. So, but yeah, I'm over here now. So let
Yeah.
him come back up. Let him come back up, Jeff. Let him up.
No. I'm done with him.
Let Nunzio go at him. It'd be funny. It'd be funny.
Yeah, no, y'all go to Joey. I love that Joey has his channel now because that's perfect for Joe. I'm gonna
Nunzio, I
start
think
sending him content.
Nunzio, I think Jeff did pretty good on Joe's because that was his first. Nuns, that was his
But
first.
I don't
time
feel like
up
it was the appropriate level
First
of
time
challenge
up there.
either.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
mean,
Mike.
basically, Noel was my biggest takedown of the night.
Yeah, but Noel's a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't go after.
I stay away from that. I put big
Yo, Mike, I'm gonna put
orange
something in the
traffic
back.
cones around that.
Mike, I'm gonna put something in the back chat for you and Jeff Untrackable if you're interested. It's a 80% build, so you can build your own. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll take a look. I have a.
Don't post it up online. Yeah, that's
Oh
a
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put the.
Damn, that's cheap.
I got you. Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Okay, well, don't mention it or talk about it just in case you
It's just pretty cool.
watch it. But
cool.
we got the we got the link.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yep.
So what else is going on?
Ain't nothing much. Just relaxing, bro. Enjoying my fucking day. You know. I'm just trying to teach people how to do their own thing and train them.
Enjoying Florida, bro. Just enjoying the sunny Florida. That's it.
Exactly. Smoked the joint before. Fucking. So now I'm just stoned, relaxing.
Yeah, Florida's amazing, bro. Florida's amazing.
Yeah, I love it out here. But listen, I might be going back to Vegas.
What?
Yeah.
I love Vegas. What are you on the Atlantic or the Gulf?
I'm not sure. What do you mean?
What part of Florida?
Tampa.
I think that's the Gulf side.
Mm-hmm. I got family in St. Lucie, down there in St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie.
And St. Lucie, and I have family in Orlando, down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So a lot of Italians, believe it or not, a lot of Italians, they migrate to Florida.
I was about to ask if they were old Italian people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so you ever heard of the funny guy Staten Island, Shaolin? The funny guy Shaolin?
I haven't.
Well, he's got a big upbringing on Instagram, and he's from Staten Island, my neighborhood, and he's out here as well with me. So I'm thinking about doing some content with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do a
Yeah.
live stream from the ferry, the Staten Island ferry, going across this. It'd be awesome, bro.
Yeah,
On the
that'd be
ferry.
dope. That'd be
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
what?
Staten Island, I'm sorry, Jeff. Staten
go ahead.
Island is one of the last strongholds of actual real Italians. Like most of New York, like most of the five boroughs, it's like it's all migrants, right? But Staten Island still has actual Italian neighborhoods. They do.
Some migrants.
Yeah.
What's bringing you back to Vegas?
The weather. I
Oh, I
can't.
don't blame you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
the dry.
Although Florida and Vegas is not
No,
that
the dry.
different
It's fucking
sunshine
humid.
wise. Oh, is the humidity?
Humidity.
Yo,
Yeah.
Jeff, in Virginia, the humidity is, it's like 90 degrees. The humidity is like 87, 90. It's wild, bro. It's so hot here. It is. It's crazy hot in Virginia. It is. Now, if you're up in the mountains, like with Kane,
Who promised?
catharsis, ting, that's a different thing. But if you're like by the
I thought
water,
y'all were good.
no, we are. But if you're up, he's up in the mountains,
What
so
are you doing at the?
it's much cooler there. That's his moniker. That's his moniker. But it's much cooler up in the mountains. But down here, like by the water, it's very, very humid. Yeah, it's humid. Hey, listen, I got to take care of something. I'll be right. If you're back on, I'll be back. I got to take care of something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yo, I was thinking about going over to Myrtle Beach, driving over there, because it's not far. Like, it's about a couple hours away from me.
That's in Florida?
No, that's in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. There was some guy up here earlier that was on the beach in South Carolina.
Nice.
And the sky was blue and clear and sunny. Well, it had a little bit of clouds. So I guess the hurricane has done its thing.
No, Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina. Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, that might have been where he was.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I used to vacation in South Carolina.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's beautiful over there.
Yeah, North Carolina is one of my favorite states.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at houses in North Carolina too, in Charlotte. He had a property over there for like, it had acres and shit like that. I think it was like 20 acres. Fucking big ass house. Got a lake in the backyard.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, Agmatic, bro. Hit the link, bro. That's a dude that is from Scotland, right?
Oh, no, that was Joe. Well, I think we have a few from Scotland. We don't know who Agmatic is. That's a sock
Okay.
that got created based on something Mike said. I
Gotcha.
think I get a Combat Wombat vibe from it, so I think it might be Wombat, but I don't have any way of knowing.
Yeah.
Hello, Barbara Knight. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Well, do you it sounds like you have some good stuff going on in your life. This is Praise Sunday. So we want to give a shout out to all the good stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hey, do you own a home?
Ooh.
You.
No, I don't own a home. I rent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about property taxes. And I wanted to hear from homeowners and how their tax system works.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, me neither.
I barely fucking pay taxes as is, you know?
Same thing. Yep, I think we're in the same bracket.
Yep.
I don't want property. After I lost Mike, I had the house until they settled it down. It was just me by myself, and I don't want a lot of property to keep up and be responsible for and uptake and all that other stuff. I'm happy not having that.
Yeah. I mean,
It's easier when you have a person or other people to do it, but by yourself, it's more of a hassle than a benefit.
right now I'm in a house. I got a 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So I like, you know what I'm saying? It's just fucking crazy.
It's
You know,
it's you and Zell, or you'll have like people to help out.
I'm not gonna. It's me and my family. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my kids, and so
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah,
Part of it is the like the assessors come assess the value, but the percent of tax, because it can fluctuate, is not determined strictly by the assessed value. There's like laws and local codes and voter approved levies and all that other kind of stuff, and it seems very local. Like depending on where you live, depends on how your property tax is structured and what you end up paying. And so I wanted to try to get some data on that from people that live in different parts of the world.
yeah.
You know that becomes it becomes a conundrum because they want you to be faithful. They want you to be Christ-like. They want you to be these things. But if you don't deny the leadership, you know, when you see something that's fucked up, it's like, oh, well, you're going against the system. And then you become this this deviant, uh, where, hey, if I have to like not pay, or if I have to be late, or if I have to, you know, because voting, it's like oh, there's 2 million people here, and they're all going to vote, and they're going to vote for you having higher taxes. Well, when you do what you got to do, um, do you want to live today? Um, you know, it's our day-to-day activities, not the long term for to keep the government alive.
Yep.
It is to keep us alive.
But that's part of the day. That's what allows the day-to-day stuff to function and to continue. Because if you don't keep the government alive and even thriving, I would say you lose roads, you lose schools, you lose all the structures of the civilization that we depend on to carry out the day-to-day stuff.
All the things that, like you said, depend on. Well, if I can handle it myself, you know, maybe my taxes should be lower.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I would say if you can find enough people that can handle it by themselves, and y'all can all get together, y'all might have a strong enough voice to make that be the political will.
But when the political will is against you, and your prices go up, you know, how do you fight against it?
You don't. You have to go. You either have to go find other people to change that, like develop a new political will, or go somewhere else where the political will is more in line with where you want to go. But that's always going to happen in democracy, where the will of the people is not always going to carry one individual's preference. Sometimes you're going to get what you want. Sometimes other people are going to get what they want, and you're going to have to just accept that you didn't, and that kind of stuff. But it kind of balances out over the life of the democracy.
And that's why there is a big controversy of corruption in the government, because it's not the voting people. It is them telling us, you know, hey, this is how you're going to live, and this is the price you're going to pay.
You talking about the tax thing that went up?
Well, it's not just the tax thing.
Good evening.
Is that an example of it?
Anything that becomes illegal is them saying, "Hey, we don't want you to do this."
Yeah, but that laws are not made by people going off and deciding something and coming to tell you what you're going to do. It's made through a political process, a collective political process that we all have some ability to participate in and influence.
But did you do realize, like I've just listened to you tell me and everybody else that you live in America, which is a constitutional republic, and you said that's democracy. When your founding fathers said democracy is repugnant to free people, it's the king's playground.
It's
not a democracy. It's not a democracy.
We're getting
it's not a democracy. It's a it's not a technical thing.
There's still a democratic process that's
yes, but whose? It's not yours.
That we're able
it's
to
not.
use.
It's not your process. Your process was fought against. It fought against democracy because democracy is tyranny.
I know what country I live in and what it is. I know.
Yeah.
What we have
So
here.
why
I
are
use
you
it all the time?
Right. Okay. Of course. So you don't have democracy. Washington has democracy because Washington is controlled by a special international maritime law.
You can go on my channel and look at my short. I have a video of me voting last year. I
vote too.
We
I
have
vote as well.
democracy. Like I don't know what you're even trying to say.
Voting is not democracy. You get to vote in Syria, and it's no democracy there.
Well, I'm
you
talking about the United States. What do you think we have if it's not a democracy?
You have you listen. What did your founding fathers do when they won?
What do you think we have?
Why don't you let me answer you? Why don't you let me answer you? Okay, it's a rhetorical answer. I don't want a fucking answer, right? It's a rhetorical question. I don't want one because it's really simple. What did your founding fathers fight against if it wasn't democracy?
That's not an answer.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm making a premise. It's a rhetorical answer. I don't require an answer back. Rhetorical question. Your founding fathers fought against democracy, the king. They said democracy was repugnant and made use a constitutional republic. America itself does not own all the states. Washington controls the states. And Washington is controlled by a democratic process called international maritime law, which is controlled by the City of London. Okay. If you don't understand your own country, then I'll find it hard to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to have this conversation. If you think
because you don't understand your own, you don't understand your country.
Fund,
no, I don't. That's not what I said.
You said Washington is controlled.
No, that's not what I said. I never mentioned the IMF. I said international maritime law. Now, what has Trump been going against, guys? What has Trump been telling you? He wants to stop.
Democracy is the maritime law.
Has Trump? Excuse me. What has Trump told you needs to stop in order for you to survive?
See, I had a feeling I was not going to get an answer to my question, and I did.
I gave you the answer.
What do you? If we don't have a democracy, what do you think we have here?
You live in a constitutional republic. A constitutional republic.
You can have both. A democracy can take the form of a constitutional federal republic.
And that's when you're a slave.
We're getting into semantics. This is a semantic
It's not semantics. It's not semantics.
It totally is.
Well, why did your country fight against democracy? Why did your country fight against democracy then?
I'm not going to get the answer to my question.
Why did your founding forefathers say democracy is repugnant to a free people?
Hey, can you say, they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
That could be classified as cultural appropriation since I'm English. Listen and retain information, please.
Schrodinger's English because he's Scottish most of the time.
No, I'm not. Jesus was born in a barn. It didn't become a horse.
Do you know this stuff is like recorded and archived? And
yes, it's all recorded and archived. Yes, of course they can. Of course they can, Jeffrey. Of course they can. And I've always been English. My surname's fucking English. Anglo-Saxon Normandy, and it's the fifth time I've had to tell you that. It seems to me like you're trying to troll me, Jeff. Are you trying to troll me because I'm Scottish? Does that mean you're being xenophobic,
I'm Scottish too, dude. I'm Scottish.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you're fucking whatever you call yourself. You're not Scottish.
You
can't be Scottish.
Descent.
Well, if I was born in Scotland and you call me Scottish, where were you born?
I was born in Louisiana, but my heritage
Whoa,
is Scottish. My
that must
dad's
mean that
side
you're
of the
that must
family
mean that you
descends
that
from
must that
Scottish
must mean
people.
that you're Bubba
This
then. You're
the
Bubba then.
white skin,
You're
the blonde
Bubba.
hair, the blue eye.
You're
That's the
Bubba.
Scottish part of
You're
me.
Bubba. You're Bubba. We'll call you Bubba because you're
A
from
lot of the
Louisiana then.
bubbas here are Scottish. Y'all brought in a lot
Hi.
of the bubbas.
The white gingers are everywhere and they're actually originally from, wait for it, the same place as Jesus. There's
Speaking
white
of
gingers
Jesus,
all the
this
way
is
there.
Praise Sunday and Hallelujah Sunday. We want happiness and joy and thankfulness
Well,
and gratitude and
you should maybe
appreciation.
start. You should maybe
What's going
start
good in
by.
your life that you're
You
happy
should
about?
maybe. Well, what I did was I praised Jesus yesterday because that's the real Sabbath, not today. So that's what's been happening in my life.
Do you
Just saying.
do you do white hippie Jesus or Mediterranean Jesus? BIPOC
No,
Jesus?
I do the Jesus that says I'm allowed to smite every infidel.
Oh, warrior, Christ with a sword.
Well, we
Is
call
he
it
white
Padre.
though? With
Oh, he's
long
got to be
flowing
white.
blonde hair?
He's got to be white. He's got to be white, long flowing blonde hair, and a little bit angry.
Because he could. I doubt he was white like the historical Jesus was.
Well, I heard God doesn't have colour. He just makes colour. Doesn't mean he has it. To be fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Well, never die, because I'm no God. But it would make sense, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you.
Nova, this seems like a typical Scottish attitude to me from the Scots that I've encountered. So you're not going to say the phrase that?
No, because that's actually like coming from Australian.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Like Mel Gibson is Australian.
I should have seen that coming.
You know, Mel Gibson's Australian, isn't he? You know. When you go, sorry, untrackable. I wasn't seeing my phone there. Sorry, man. I'll mute myself.
I'll tell you what's beautiful is that we get to talk to each other, and we get to have these differences of opinions.
Yeah.
You know what is true.
This democracy
What is true is that I have to go to work tomorrow. What is true to you will, you have to handle your life. But these hearts are beating, and to meet each other is amazing. So to have such conflict in belief, I'm so sorry, but we're all watching the shit go down. But that is the time that is ticking our clocks, that we are recognizing certain things. But please be mindful of your clock and how you spend your time and what you pay attention to, because so much of it doesn't even matter to you. We can all have an opinion. I can have an opinion on how your grass grows, but that would be a waste of my time.
Yeah, but that's like the analogy. We all have opinions, like we all have arseholes.
But you don't want to live next to someone that doesn't mow their grass and lets all the weeds take over their house and look like abandoned and degenerated and bring down your property value. So there's like a balance between not having an opinion on how someone's yard should look and definitely having some kind of line or standard, like minimal standard, that if it goes past, it becomes a problem for you.
Yeah, but who makes that standard?
Would you rather have a
collective
neighbor? Would you rather have a neighbor that praised or what do you call it, protested for a certain cause, or would you rather have a neighbor that mowed their lawn, and would you question them on mowing their lawn rather than their belief system? Because let's say they mow their lawn, but then after they mow their lawn and they maintain that property value, they go out there and it's like, oh, free Palestine. It's like, hey, well, he mowed his lawn, so I don't care what he believes.
Yeah, but you're only saying free Palestine's bad because one man's freedom fighter is another man's terrorist, and again, it's perceptional.
Yeah, as long as he mows his lawn, he can stick whatever flag up there he wants. That's freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Welcome, Schiff.
Yep. And to be fair with
What are
you,
you
your
expressing
country's
today?
built upon your country's built upon freedom of religion, is it not, America?
Yeah, a lot of freedom, speech, religion.
Yeah. And that's one of your things about all your rights. Say is freedom of religion. So if they could want to come in America and shout free Palestine, free Israel, free Japan, free anybody,
beer.
you should. Well, free beer sounds good. You know what I mean? As long as it's tough. But it shouldn't make a difference. What, like, you're in America, like, you're more free than what it is here in the UK. So you shouldn't be interested who you let in your country, guys. You're built upon migration. Mostly more Western European, of course. But that's not the point, is it?
And the
Monies are American. Well, the Mexicans are more American than you. I get that.
They're Western European too, though, of descent.
Well, it depends. It depends. There was Mexicans in Spain before the Spanish turned up.
Right.
There was Scottish in Spain before the Spanish turned up. You know what I mean? To be fair.
Shift, what you got going on?
Remember the Alamo. You put ice cream on
And what was the
it.
other one? Man nectar.
Very different things. Very different things.
Well, I know it was going to be a hybrid boutique or something.
Yeah. Hey, don't tickle me. How dare? Hey, stop
A
it.
boutique.
Stop it.
I like how you said the Alamo, right? Even though before America was free, the Scots were fighting against the Mexicans in Texas. And my
Make
regiment
some
were
kind of
Scots were
Scottish
doing it.
ice cream then. What's a flavor we
For
can
fuck's
use?
sake. Yeah, let me just explain this to you.
Butterscotch or Buckfast is your flavor for ice cream.
Buttfast. I think we have our flavor.
Buckfast you, buddy. All right, Josie. First of all, it's not Alamo. We're talking about a la mode. This is an ice cream parlor, and it's the
All
dream.
right. Okay. That was lost in translation, wasn't it?
That's why I had to stop you before you went down some historical fucking. We have to get on a panel and fight now. We're enemies.
Cool. I'll say that ice cream's rubbish without waivers. You can tell me I'm wrong.
Without
No,
waivers?
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
Why would I tell you you're wrong?
Wafer. Wafer.
Oh, like
wafer.
a cookie or something?
Almost. It's
It's
get
like
two types.
What is it? Oh, it's a
Crack.
wafer.
A
Take
wafer.
care.
It's almost.
Thank you.
It's almost like a crack.
Pleasure
like a
as
cracker,
always.
but really thin.
Oh,
see
really?
you
He's leaving after I
next
tell him to dream? That's not sus as fuck. I swear, if that man fucking starts a parlor called a la mode.
Oh my god,
Remember
what's happening? That was one of my favorite shows growing up. It started from Cooley High. Yeah.
Oh my god. No respect. I get no respect. Take my wife.
What? I respect you.
Thank you. Clip it, everybody. Oh, that's gonna ruin your reputation. That's gonna ruin your reputation.
I respect everybody.
Oh, damn it. Now it's not special. I was gonna tell you I respect you, but now
I respect. Well, respect comes in layers. It's like a spectrum, and you're farther on the spectrum than just
You're ruining it.
everybody.
It's ruined. Can you make me full screen
I
so I
don't know
can
how I
sing
can
a song?
respect that.
Can you make me full screen?
Yeah.
Nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows how that Jeff burdensed me. Nobody knows
Oh god,
about
you're
the
gonna have to do better than that. Have you seen all of your competition lately?
Well, I haven't seen my competitions in the Coons age. What are you talking about, Jeff? What are you talking about, Willis? What are we talking about, everybody? I just got here. It's fucked up.
I don't know what
Piss
we were
off.
talking about because this one came on and started going all over the place with stuff. So
Well, I was only listening. I was listening to stuff you were talking about earlier. I just brought back subjects that you were talking about. You know,
yeah,
and as for your property value, see for your property value, I actually think most things that will destroy your property value will be shops not being open because your mortgage, your property value is intrinsically set towards commercial property rental values.
Oh
Wink,
my
wink,
gosh,
nudge,
you're
nudge.
like a fucking math word problem.
do
Well,
you own property, Chip? Do you own a
I
home?
just literally have owned property and run businesses, so I do know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
No, I bet you
To
do.
be
Also,
fair,
I was distracted because I looked at your.
residential and commercial.
Oh,
I,
go on. No, I saw your avatar and I thought it was a frozen foot on some like fancy tile, and then I zoomed in and realized it was not any of those things. But that's
no,
what I saw at first. Do you see it?
it's
Do you
all
see the
right.
frozen foot?
On YouTube, it says Joe Haribo, and it says I'm
Yeah,
1%.
I do see the foot.
Thank you, Jeff, for respecting me and seeing my vision.
You
Does
make
the
it
foot?
so easy.
Does the foot have foot and mouth, or is it a healthy foot?
The foot is very close to the mouth, which I didn't see at first, so there's that.
Yeah, but this is a kink-friendly panel. We don't kink shame on this channel.
Hey, your mom.
Although I'm not
It's a bit
into
harsh.
that.
Oh, you want me to sound on the road again? Is there someone like a fish to you? Why are you being
What the
so
fuck?
fucking good? Hold down
Really?
there.
How are you doing that?
I mean, what? A lady
Is it
of a
just
sound.
you?
Yes, I'm just doing
How
my thing.
are you making
I'm
that
keeping it
sound?
good. What do you mean? It's like the fucking universal make a fish sound.
But
What?
how do you make your vocal cords do it? Are you drinking
No,
Yeah.
water?
it's a. Listen, Jeff, this is a finger technique. I can't believe you're unfamiliar.
Oh, you're using other body parts. I didn't know that. What do I do with my finger?
You like kind of okay. So say you're giving yourself a fake mustache. You know, do like a
Okay.
no. That's that. What kind of stash is that?
Well, how do
Put
you give
it.
yourself a mustache?
You
Okay,
take
where
your
would I put
pointer.
my?
Put your pointer finger
Oh, like
flat.
this. I see.
Yes. Okay. Now, kind of like playing the
Oh, like
spoons.
when you
But
do your lips.
yes. Oh,
My fish was retarded. Oh my god.
you
I'm
will
never
be
gonna make it in school.
disgusted. I think you can. You gotta like put your finger. Okay, put your finger on your teeth.
On my teeth. Like
Yeah,
that?
and now.
Just the bottom lip.
No, it's between your lips. Oh my gosh, this
Like
sounds.
this? Like
Hold on, I can't see what
it
you're doing.
hurts my teeth.
Okay, you're not blowing on. What do you?
What am
You
I
go.
doing
Oh,
with it? Why do I have it
no.
between my
Okay,
lip? Just
put
talk?
it between your lips, touching your teeth. Kind of puck
Okay.
your lips around the finger,
Okay.
and then you just go.
What do you mean rough and burrow?
Oh my gosh, pretend your fingers a toothy brush. Toothy brush.
And then go back and forth?
No, go up and down.
Oh, I see.
What? You're
Welcome.
an
Fucking
auctioneer
Jesus.
He brought
first.
ducks. Oh,
No,
that's
it's like
fun.
you're an
How come I
auctioneer.
didn't know this as a kid? I
Wow.
would have had so much fun with this.
Oh my gosh. You make it. Yeah, you just like, oh my god.
It sounds like
Okay.
when an intercom is echoing because there's another intercom next to it.
I triple pimp dog dare you. Next time you call out of work or whatever, tell them
It's
that
all
you
automated. I
can't.
don't have to talk to a human.
Aww. You could have
In
just
fact, you
been.
just press buttons on the phone. You don't even talk at all.
What? I was gonna
Yeah,
say
you
you could
call
call
in
in.
and they're like, if you're calling in, press this, and then you press it, and they say enter your ID number. Are you calling in for this reason? This reason, press 1, 2, 3, or 4, and what kind of like sick time you want to use, and then they say thank you. You can hang up now. She's a very friendly like computer, but you don't have to say anything to her.
No, you know
Or you
that.
can talk verbally, but I use the keypad.
Oh, wait. Can I be AI again, Master?
Yeah, I love the AI game.
Okay, wait. Wait. Hold on. Ready? Hold on. Wait.
Okay. Welcome our first
Hello,
AI
humans.
panelist.
How are you? I ask and wait for reply.
I'm joyous on today's Sunday. Praise hallelujah.
Joyous makes me happy for your happiness. What a
Good.
splendid human emotion that you are emoting.
Now that sounds like Spud
Rapture. Well, not
between
that kind
Are
of
Spud.
you
rapture.
okay? Are you in peril? Why do you wave your arms like that? Do you need assistance?
Me, no, that's part of the joy. It's a joy. It's joy hands. They wanted to
Oh,
see jazz hands last night, and I tried to hold out for some money.
oh, let me learn that.
Joey, did you make any money off of my jazz hands? I'm telling you, there's potential for us to collab. There's so much creative
Oh
vision
my
that came
god.
out last night.
I want someone to make money off of my jazz hands the
We
most.
shift. I thought we were going to collaborate. YouTube was
We're
doing
gonna
that
clap
collaborate
so
thing
hard. Oh my gosh, we're clapping right now. You don't even know. You don't
but
even know.
For YouTube
Well,
points,
you're now
because
doing
you
the
win
fucking
shit.
hula. Wait, what? You just accused me of being a witch?
No, I said you win
But
shit.
I would
Like if you
shed? What is
collaborate
it?
with another YouTuber and y'all submit your collaboration, you can win a bunch of
Oh my gosh, I
stuff.
love
It's a YouTube
prizes.
promotion.
Jeff, all my life, people have been waxing poetically about winning prizes, but ain't nobody like prizes more than a bitch, bitch.
I'm a scat
Ooh,
man.
Where did the AI go? Yeah,
oh,
I
sorry.
love Living Oh my God, that show was so. I had every episode recorded on VHS from like the first two seasons. And that's the Fly Girls. What's her face got started there?
Oh, I believe you're thinking of Jennifer Lopez,
Yes,
also
I knew the
known
AI would
as
know.
J Lo.
Yeah,
Where was she
pretty well.
born? What year? What is her heritage? What are her parents'
14,
racial background? Because that's all the
92.
stuff Wikipedia tells you.
Feeling
And
hot,
how
hot, hot.
low? How low did J Lo go at Diddy's?
I heard titties. That's about
I
Oh,
it.
heard
at Diddy's.
titties.
How
At
low
what?
did J? How low did J Lo go at Diddy's? At Diddy's
What
mansion?
are you
I
saying?
think, I think the real question is for Limbo, how low will you go? Is that what you're trying to communicate
Wait, I
here,
want to
man?
decode. Can you help decode what he's saying?
I
I thought
said.
he
I
said, how
said.
low did J-Lo go?
I said.
I
How
forget.
low did J Lo go at Diddy's house? Did she go? How low did she go? Did she go 13, 9,
How
16?
old? How old was she when
Oh,
she,
okay.
how
Joe, you
old?
can't talk like that on here. That's
You're,
one of my lines.
wait, you're
I'm
All right,
so
skipping
glad I
words.
didn't understand you. I hope YouTube didn't either.
You can't
right,
just
okay, right,
say
neighbour. I'll take that back.
Yes, please.
human,
God,
human,
we need more Scottish accents
human.
around here.
Human, you must ask a question better as if you're on the show Jeopardy. Phrase it in the form of the question. When
We need
asking
to
how
play Panel
old,
Jeopardy sometime.
what
I
is
bet
that
the
was my
AI. You
idea.
can get an AI to develop Jeopardy questions based on the panel verse, and then we could.
Developing AI
Probably.
questions for the panel. We're right now. Ready. Would you like who plants basil in their backyard for 500? Who can walk the yard for 600 or whatever? Who is beefing with like I don't know. I'm scared to say who I was thinking
No,
of.
that'd be a. That's we could do. I might try it. You got me inspired.
I am inspirational.
Yes, you give good creative ideas.
That is not where I thought you were going with that sentence. Way to take it somewhere else.
How does AI know, like, have any thought on where a human is going with this sentence?
AI uses predictive technology.
Well, you were predicted wrong then if you
Oh,
thought it was
I
going
knew you were
somewhere and
going
it
to
went
say
somewhere
that.
else. You're not a
I
very
knew
good
you were.
AI.
I knew
You
you
need
were
to
going to
No,
say
go
that.
back
no.
and learn some more machines.
She's just been told she's good at something else lots of times. That's all it is.
That's
I don't
right.
care about her. I barely care about human feelings. I definitely do not care about the fake feelings of an AI.
You shouldn't actually care about any feelings apart from your own. You do realise that.
Human, human.
Like
Make
if somebody,
me
if you're a human being,
For
if you're a
that
human
reason,
being,
because I think each human could be responsible for their own feelings. I don't have to
oh
care.
no, I'm
It
being
doesn't take
serious.
me to
If
care about them.
no, that's a given, man. If you're a human being that needs to have somebody else modulate your feelings, I'm going to suggest you might want to buy yourself a bit of rope because you're not a human being. You're a child.
I heard modulate.
I think it rock to modulate a rock, but I don't want to. I actually want to know what he said. I'm learning not to
I
ask.
I think you've hurt my feelings.
Shocking. Learning not to ask. I'm feeling marginalised and vilified here, to be fair.
To be fair,
The victim. What
mhm.
Oh, come
time is
on.
it over there?
I feel like
Here it's
I should
20,
write
20 to
a
11 at
song.
night.
Oh, okay.
What happened
22,
to me?
40 hours.
Mm.
What are you, about like 6 p.m., Jeff?
Nobody said anything about if this is even the real mic. It's a new handle. Nobody said anything about you.
It's lying, Mike. They were saying Mike's fat and stuff
You talking
earlier
about the
before I came
AI?
up.
You want to fight an AI?
Wait, what is happening?
I
Mike's
What?
want
answered
to
the
fight
chat.
you.
Because I mentioned
Mike,
basil.
Mike wants
Oh,
to fight you.
Because
That's
I
oh,
what's
that's
happening.
what.
mentioned
Was it the
basil.
basil?
I
You accused
Ah!
basil in my backyard?
Yeah.
I
20 minutes.
okay.
I'm me
That's
basil.
enough.
What?
It was on a T-shirt. You can't weasel out of this one, Mike. It was on a
What is
T-shirt. You have to own the
happening?
basil.
That wasn't offensive, and the person that
I
I didn't
think I
mention was
think if he's
female.
not at home, if he's like in a car driving or something, he has this urge to troll, and this is like raw meat. And now he's just wanting to get home and troll anything, anybody.
No, and then
He's
the
having
person I
like
didn't
troll withdrawal.
the person I didn't name at the end was a female, and I just didn't want to like. I was gonna say like, who fucking hates this bitch,
And Mike,
and I just
besides, you're
it's not worth it.
changing. Remember, you're morphing into the better, loving Mike, and we're here to help you do that.
What does he drive? Does he drive trucks?
I honestly don't know.
Because you know in America, right, the biggest amount of sociopath and serial killers are truck drivers.
Okay.
Let
Hope
me
you're not a
check
truck driver, Mike.
statistics.
Just said. Choo-choo. Be a train driver, Mike,
We
not a
love
truck
all
driver.
of our
Just
truck
said.
drivers. We have many that watch our show and listen on the road.
Yep,
You do
they're all
valuable
fucking
work.
nuts.
Thank you for your job and your efforts and all of that. You're very vital to our society.
Yep. I agree, guys, so please don't serial kill me. I think you're all nice, really. Oh, well. But anyway,
You
Jeff,
can't
I'm going to
serial
go.
kill somebody like you. You're one of a kind.
Yep,
There
man.
is no other term in the series to kill.
Well, you do realise, though, that, like, I'm not too sure if God was happy when he broke the mold with me or if he was disappointed.
How do you? Maybe the AI knows. Was he
AI would
praising
know. I heard AI's the
or
devil.
lamenting? He's God, though. Why? How? They don't make mistakes, or he, or she, whatever his gender is.
Well, God made
AI,
the
what
devil.
gender is God?
God made the devil, no?
Can you kick the AI real quick? Oh. Thanks, AI, for leaving me here with the human. Or whatever he
I wouldn't
is.
go. I was about to say I wouldn't go that far. You put in next to human before it, maybe, because I can be a bit inhumane, you know.
Yeah, I think all of us can.
It's in your psyche, isn't it? Hey, check this out, Jeff, right? Why are we the only species on the planet that pays to survive? And who the fuck are we actually paying? You know? I mean, the termites...
Isn't that an advancement, though, on having to, like, go kill and scavenge for our own food?
Well, I don't know. The termites seem to live in fucking penthouses.
What's a penthouse?
They're all living in
a
penthouse. Yeah, the termites are all living in multi-stories. They're all living in skyscrapers, by their own
termites?
accounts. Termites.
Termites.
Ants. Ants.
Yeah. Oh,
Termites.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else seems to get a free house, free food. They might
The
have to put a
animals. Well,
bit
they're
of
not.
effort in.
No one's going to give the termites a house. The termites are finding a house and then making it their home.
Of
And there's
course, and they're
humans
doing
that
it.
do that. They go claim empty
Yeah.
spaces and abandoned
Mhm.
spaces and make it their home. You can live like
Yeah.
that if you want.
Well, not in a country like mine where there is no empty spaces and free land.
In
I mean, how
Scotland.
much free land? You know, in the whole of the UK, we have landowners.
There's no land in the UK anymore.
No, well, there's land in the UK, but it's all owned. You can buy it, but you can't just go and claim it.
Oh,
You
I
could
see.
do what you get. What I mean, you would need to find a new country to claim new land, wouldn't you? You can do the old bit squatters' rights and stuff like that, but that has its own inherent, things
Well,
that
they
come
do
along
it
with that.
here. They have squatters here.
Yeah, you have that
And
here
I know
too.
I
but
know I have a friend from the UK that was a squatter for a while. All the little UK punks used to squat. So they do it
Yep.
they do it in the cities.
yeah, I know. I come from a city. To be fair, I was born in a city, but that's all. Just all the opportunities for that are getting slowly eroded away. There is ways of taking land for people if it's not being kept right and all the rest of it, and etc. etc. But it's all based on squatters' rights. You know what I mean? But apart from that, there's no really any
Welcome
opportunities
back.
to go and get land.
Is this the AI shift or real shift?
Maybe
Or
it's
is it
shifting
shift-
from
is
one to
shift
the
even
other.
back? What's going on?
Sounds like it's
Okay.
raining.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
So what's your
Paul
plans?
says that there's a law in Scotland that nobody can shoo you from the land if you camp.
No, that's called you have a right to ramble. And if that was a true law like you're saying, sir, then why are they actually stopping people camping in Scotland right now on the Indy 500 route and saying it's because they're making mess whilst not providing them with bins to put the fucking rubbish in? So I don't know what you're talking about, bruv.
Well, how are
You
they
have
supposed to
rambling
wait? They're supposed to
rights.
go.
You have rambling rights. You're allowed to walk through anybody's property, but you can't just pitch up a fucking tent.
In
Get what I'm
Scotland,
saying?
y'all can just walk
Yeah.
through people's yards? What?
You can, yeah. We can walk through anybody's property. There is actually a thing in Scotland called the naked rambler who used to walk about Scotland butt naked and just walk through people's gardens, walk through the towns. You'll find it on YouTube.
And it
easy.
was
You'll find
all
it in
legal?
news. All legal, yeah. Because you've got a right
What?
to because you've got a right to ramble. You've got a right to just
I can
march
see
through
why you
somebody's
don't want
field.
to claim Scottish.
You know, to be fair, don't get me wrong though. That right might bring somebody out with a shotgun saying, "Get the hell away from here." You know.
Well, what do they say? I don't have to. I have ramblers' rights.
Oh yeah, you just get
You can't
slapped
do
about
anything
it.
about me walking
Yeah.
across your yard right now holding that
Yep.
shotgun. Speaking of holding shotguns, welcome back, Shift.
But yeah, you've not got a right to just camp anywhere. You're not allowed to make a fire anymore at the seaside in Scotland either, to be fair. But I only know that because I live at the seaside. You know what I mean? So.
Like on the beach, like if you were beach camping, you couldn't have a fire?
Yep, you couldn't have a fire if you were beach
Yeah,
camping.
ooh, I don't. No, there's no point in beach camping without a fire.
Exactly, my friend. Don't get me wrong, where I stay there isn't much beach. It's more like rocks and stuff like that anyway, but you know what I mean? That makes it even worse when you think about it, because you can't set fire to the bloody rocks.
Do we have our AI back? I guess not. I think our AI is glitching out.
But yeah, Scotland's not as free as what people think. But then again, that's why the unicorn's in chains, isn't it?
Oh, on your crest.
Yeah, the crest of the UK has the lion and it has the unicorn, but the unicorn is chained by its foot and its hoof. It's chained to the crown.
What?
It's chained. It's chained.
By its hoof?
By its
By its
feet?
hoof.
Hoof?
A,
Oh,
hoof.
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 Oof.
A hoof. A
Oof.
hoof.
That's
Lad.
oof.
A hoof.
What, dear?
We're talking about horses and shotguns.
Yeah, so nay bother. No, the
Oh
unicorn
my
is the unicorn is a symbol of Scotland. Yeah, and that's why when you look at the coat of arms, when you look at the royal coat of arms and the government's coat of arms, you'll see a lion and a unicorn. When you look at the legs of the unicorn, the hoofs, it is in chains. It's chained up. Scotland is the unicorn. Scotland is held hostage by the English.
And y'all commemorated that on your shield?
Well, the English government do, yes, of course.
Oh.
Why wouldn't they?
Is that like a little a little troll at Scotland?
Yeah, it's a little subliminal
You gonna take
slap
that from
to
the
the
UK?
face.
What
Well,
are
I'm
you gonna do
English.
about it?
I'm English. It's England, no UK. The United Kingdom is including Northern Ireland. Great Britain doesn't include Northern Ireland. There is a difference. You know, you got Scotland, England, and Wales, and that makes Great Britain. Put Northern Ireland in it, then you get United Kingdom. You do know that, don't you?
That's the only difference. Is
Well,
adding Northern Ireland?
That makes it a United Kingdom, yeah, adding Northern Ireland. Great Britain is an island. United Kingdom is one of two islands. Well, half an island, but an island.
Is so good.
He says it's only because the king or queen could tame it. Not like ha ha ha, we own you. You're our bitch now.
All right, that's why England's free lions. Does any of the lions have any chains on its feet? Shut up! And they couldn't tame the lion, even though it's an English lion, and they've got three of them. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
how come we
blah,
can tame
blah,
the
blah.
Scottish lion but not the English one?
Okay, what I mean, they talk rubbish. See, what that there is, right? That's somebody who believes in the Great Britain.
Oh look, we
trying
have
to
another Scot.
appease-
Well, he's not a real Scotsman, Alan. He keeps trying to hustle in on the Scottish identity when it suits him, but
Alan?
then he's UK with all the bad stuff about
This
Scotland
is a
comes
weird
out.
flag fight.
Alan, that's not true, Alan. What I stated was I was born in Scotland, my surname is English, and Jesus was born in a barn. It didn't make him a horse.
And you keep saying that you're English. I'm not Scottish.
course,
I'm
'cause I'm
English. Even though
English.
you can't understand the fucking thing I'm saying.
Well, listen, that's because I've been amalgamated and I'm now speaking Scottish. What's your problem? You speak American, and I didn't understand every word that comes out your mouth either, Jeff.
Okay,
To be
everybody,
fair,
Cajun American.
everybody chill. Everybody
You know,
chill.
and I'll be honest with you, Jeff. I find it funny that you're telling me that I bastardize English when you speak American.
I didn't say. When did I say that? Boy, he's touchy about the way. Are all Scots this touchy about the way they talk? I'm the last person in the world that has room to criticize somebody for their speech.
Yeah, but you see me do it every time I come on. I'm only fucking with you, Jeff. You know I am. Just playing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not being serious, Jeff.
That helps
Did you
me
not notice?
determine like how much.
Well, come
to
on.
care
Think about it this way, Jeff. Right? I have a Joker avatar. What do you think I'm doing if I'm not taking the mic? And by the way, Mike, if you're listening, Mike, I wasn't picking on you with your name there. Taking the mic is a UK term for taking the piss,
Taking the
having a
piss.
laugh. The piss, taking
I've
the
heard
mic.
taking the piss.
Taking the mic.
The mic.
Mick.
Mick.
The mic. Yeah, the
Mick.
mic. The Mickey. The Mickey. Taking
What's
the
a
Mickey.
Mick?
Well, it's taking the mic, taking the piss, having a laugh, taking the
Mick
Mickey.
and piss are the same thing.
Yep,
What's
when you
Mick?
say
Mick taking the mic?
Mick.
Do you
Matt?
say
Taking
like
the mic.
I gotta go take a Mick?
No. You just no. You say I'm going to go take a piss when you want to pee. You say I'm just taking the piss when you're having a laugh, and you can also say I'm taking the mic. I'm taking the
What's a-
Mickey.
What's a Mickey?
A Mickey taking the Mickey out of you, taking the piss out of you, having a
But
laugh at your
Mickey
expense.
is Mickey and piss the same thing?
They are if you're talking about taking the piss, having a laugh at somebody's expense.
But otherwise,
yeah.
they're two. Otherwise, what's a Mickey?
Oh, a
It's
Mickey.
not-
Otherwise, a Mickey would be like roofie, and if anybody wants to give you a Mickey,
Oh,
you should be worried.
How did that get into slang?
Oh my gosh.
Because it's English, isn't it? It's English, and that's the thing about England and the UK. It's regional. and everybody talks
God, this
different.
is why new languages are so hard to learn.
You
There are
regional.
no new languages. You learned a new language when you were born. It was called English, especially when you're in America.
I learned Cajun English. It was a different variation. It wasn't American English.
It's a Cajun English. What's that? More Scottish / Irish.
No, it's
It
French.
just has more spices to it.
Oh.
It's built on
Flavor.
French constructions and syntax and
Smells
grammar instead
good.
of English. We get down at the store, we save the dishes, we make the groceries, that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay.
The legend is back.
What's up? What's happening?
Did you come to troll Shift for that basil comment?
No, that's okay. She can.
I thought you
he
would
can
turn
say.
over a new.
No. He can
leaf.
say whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. He can say whatever he
Oh,
wants.
because he's a man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I actually came up just because I did see that Corndog was here earlier. I don't know what happened, but I just was like scrolling. I like
Oh, you'll have to
Corndog.
go back and watch it. He did this weird little gaslighting maneuver. That.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not welcome here. Sorry, he's not welcome.
Oh, shit.
Not after today. I don't. My
I
alerts are
I
going
really
off.
have no idea what happened. I just saw his comment, and I did, like I said, I
Sure.
scrolled and I was like, oh no.
I mean, I'll be honest. When Shift came on at first, I did actually think it was the male Shift. But till you said
It is.
hello, Shift. All right.
Can we
So
get
is that just like Shift? Is that Shift
Jeff, can we get
Misses then? Is it?
Can we get a translator, Jeff? Can we get a translator, please? I don't know
For
what the
this,
hell
I'm
he's
looking
talking.
for one too. We have our AI right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, legend. Legend, you're clearly not that much a legend if you can't use your ears.
I'm using my ears.
hell.
Everybody
hell.
calm down. Everybody calm
Bloody
down. Everybody just take a deep breath. Everything's okay. Friendliness is what's up.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. You know?
Goodness gracious. Big balls of fire.
Tutti Frutti Miss Rudy.
That's
It,
right.
Tutti Frutti.
Tutti frutti. Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, sir? What's up?
I was just thinking about Fruity Pebbles, honestly. I distracted my own self. I thought Tutti Frutti.
I love going to Denny's. I love going to Denny's when I was younger, and they have a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. And you go, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity? It was just funny to do. It was just funny to do.
Was that a dish?
Yeah, it was pancakes with fruits. It was a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
Oh.
Yeah, pancakes with like
Is that what you ordered?
fruit on the side. No, I never ordered it. I never ordered it, but it was just funny to say.
Probably, I don't know how many heterosexual men.
Yeah, that was a gay dish. It was
only
like
for the gays.
For gay people. Yeah.
Can I interest you in some Rudy Fruity Tooty pancakes, sir?
Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
Did they have other names?
Jeff, do you think it's possible to have gay pancakes? Is that possible?
It sounds like it. Like Denny's has answered that question.
I think the only way you get gay pancakes is if you put a lot of lemon in it.
They like have extra whipped cream, and then Jeff's like, "Ooh."
Is that a pucker
sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles.
I don't get the lemon joke.
Rainbow sprinkles. That's too far. That's too far.
So Nuns. So me and Nuns are from New York, right? So check this out. We would go to Carvel. You go to Carvel, right? You get the soft serve with the vanilla, and you can get the swirl, vanilla and the chocolate. Rainbow sprinkles were the best. They were the best.
Well, what I like about America's ice cream is you actually have laws to make sure it's fucking ice cream.
Exactly.
And not vegetable fats. Not vegetable fats,
J03, you've never lived until you had a Mr. Softy ice cream cone.
We get Mr. Softy and we get it in the UK. We get it in the UK. Like we're not actually degenerates. We get Mr. Softy in the UK.
Mr. Softy was unbelievable, bro.
But America,
the white and blue truck, bro. The white and blue truck.
Remember Alamo.
But America has laws to make sure ice cream actually has like cream and milk in it and can be called ice cream. Otherwise, it's just vegetable fats and it's not allowed to be called ice cream. In the UK, when you go and buy ice cream in the UK, you have to go and check the ingredients to make sure you're getting ice cream. That's what I was saying.
What is what is everyone's favorite ice cream? What is I'm asking everyone, what is everyone's favorite ice cream? Just your absolute, you cannot live without. This is your favorite
I don't
flavor,
have
your
any
favorite
that I
brand.
can't live without.
Favorite brand.
Pistachio.
Yo, pistache, bro. Pistache is no doubt. Yo, come on, man. Pistache is no joke.
I know
Pistache
that
is
is
no joke. Mine is Haagen-Dazs butter pecan. Haagen-Dazs butter pecan.
I was good. Butter pecan. That was gonna
That's
be
my
mine.
favorite. Shift, what about
Love
you?
butter pecan.
I like a birthday cake flavored ice cream.
Birthday cake.
JO3, JO3, what's your favorite ice cream?
I only really do chocolate or strawberry. That's about it, really. I only really have ice cream when I make milkshakes. That's the only time I'll have it.
Yeah. Paul,
Yo,
what say
I
you,
can't
sir?
wait to
What
go
say
back
you?
to New York.
Yeah. Hey, Paul.
I can't wait to go back to New York, bro. Legit, I'm going right to fucking Spumoni Gardens.
Yo.
I really
Jeff,
don't
you
eat
have
ice
no
cream.
Jeff, you have no idea what Spumoni Gardens is. It's some of the best. It's some of the best pizza in New York, and then they have the Spumoni Gardens ice cream.
Is it Spumoni?
Forget about it.
Vanilla chocolate and strawberry with pistache in it. With pistaches
Yeah,
in
the
it.
green
Yo.
stuff. Yeah.
I just think pistache
Forget
is
it.
funny. Hey,
Pistache.
can you block Spike?
Right in
Can you block
Bensonhurst.
Spike?
Is it 86? Is it off of 86? Nuns, is it off of 86th Street?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check right now.
Yeah. Right in Bensonhurst, right down the street from Dyker Park. Right down the street from Dyker Park.
I did make an ice cream where I worked once, and there was a whiskey and cinnamon ice cream.
That sounds good. I need a drink.
Yeah, it was got that, but if I was to sell it by the tub, a 40-litre tub, it would cost £150 to sell.
They got one on
Does it
86th
get you
Street
drunk?
and 40th. They got one on 86th and Fulton Street. Yeah, but I go to the one in Brooklyn. I go to the one in Brooklyn.
Nunzio, why are you going to the ice cream parlor, you bastard?
Well, it doesn't get you drunk till we cook the alcohol out, because we cook the alcohol out of the whiskey.
Yeah, you cook out. Yeah, cook out first. You just get the taste, the flavour.
Yeah.
Yo, Nuns. When I went to when I go to Bensonhurst, right, and hang with my boy Danny, and we go to Joe's. We get a slice and an ice, a Mario's ice. You guys don't know about Mario's ices. They don't know, Nunzio, about Mario's Italian ices. They have no idea about it. Lemon or the cherry. Mine was the lemon. But
I like the lemon better. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
And you also don't know about Decanelli's ice cream from Glasgow.
Yeah. A slice.
Not had it, but I've heard it's supposed to be nice.
It really is. It's one.
Paul, are you British or Scottish?
Scottish.
I'm British, but my whole family is Scottish.
Do you think this dude is Scottish?
It depends how you see yourself. If he's living in Scotland and speaks a Scottish accent, he's got every right to call himself Scottish.
Well, that's the thing, though. He doesn't. He insists that he's British.
Paul, but listen, Paul, I've told him I was born in Edinburgh. My surname's Hayward, which is English, London, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my mother's side. My dad's Dutch, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what? I was in the Scottish regiment. I was in the British Army, but I'm English. Jesus was born in a barn. It didn't make him a horse. You can come from Africa, have a child in Scotland. It doesn't mean your child's Scottish.
It's how you see yourself. You could be
Well,
also.
JO3, I'm sorry, real quick. JO3, you were in the British Army, and if you were, salute, man. You're one of our best allies, man. So salute to you, my friend.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. You're our best cannon fodder. You live in a democracy, exporting British democracy. It's a constitutional republic. Yeehaw! But we like you too.
I don't know what that was, but you know, classic African.
Listen. Hold on. I got a stupid question to ask him. What kind of rifle did you use? The L85? The bullpup?
I used the SA-80. I also used a GPMG. I've also used a Bren gun, but I only played with that when I was in the cadets. The Mini-Me is much better, half the weight, same rate of fire. You know what I mean? I've fired anti-tank missiles, whether it be Mobile Milan, Laws. I've used an MP5, I've used an MP4, an MP3. I've used a Beretta, I've used a Browning. And then he let me get started on what weapons the Americans let me use when I used to work for them as a soldier in fortitude, because they paid better.
This sounds suspect. This sounds suspect, bro.
Nah, bruv, it's what it is, bruv. You can be suspect all you want. You've got to realise, I joined the army not expecting anything other
then I was going to get paid to kill cunts.
Oh
So you
God!
I was a gang member. Yeah. I was a gang member before I went to the army. I
Oh
was
my
going to
God!
jail.
This
You were a
means
gang
Would you
member.
Oh
like
that
to
right, I
go to
remember.
it?
He
Yeah.
started a gang when he was like 13 years old at his school.
Nah,
He
I
had
was
a
about
gang
11.
that he ran.
Yep.
Oh my
So
God!
We,
I'm
I got asked.
God.
I got asked. What would you like to do? Would you like to go to Dr. Guthries, which was over in Fife? It was a borstal
No,
jail for
no,
children, or would you like to
no.
join the army and learn to do it right, sir? We'll teach you
Yeah,
not to get caught.
wait,
So
so
you're
Joe, can I?
JO3, the
asking me
rifle you
what I would
carried,
like
what
to
was it?
do.
The rifle you carried, was it a
S80.
bullpup? Was it a bullpup style?
No,
Was it a
no,
bullpup style rifle?
S80,
Yeah,
Let's
S80,
move on from the gun
S80,
stuff.
yeah. So
There's other
Joe,
S80.
channels y'all can talk
yeah,
about that.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Joe,
Yeah,
Jeff,
because
Jeff,
because the,
Jeff,
because
take
the
it from
British
the
the British Army
Can't
never
hear
carried
you,
an
dude.
MP5. They never carried an
okay,
MP5, bro. They
yeah.
The
never
Can
British
you hear
did.
me?
Army
Mike,
do carry multiple
that's not moving
weapons,
at all.
and it
blah blah blah
depends.
blah
It
blah blah blah
depends
blah.
because my
Talk it
last
over,
year in the
brother.
army, I was an accountant in Ireland. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I used to subtract fucking numbers, you dick.
Joe, I'm
Okay,
gonna make.
that's what
Can I?
happens in subtraction. Hey
Right.
Yeah,
Jeff,
so the
JO3.
S80
hey
is
Jeff, hey
L85.
Jeff.
Yeah. Can I ask
What's
you a
up, Chief?
question? Joe, can I
Can
ask
we
you a
go back
question first?
to
Yeah, it
abbreviating
had to be fixed by
letters,
Hetland
brother?
Cock as well after.
Okay.
Go back where shift?
I wanted to go back
Yeah.
to like abbreviating nut names because I think P stash is hilarious. I want to know if there's like other like what do you call like a macadamia nut? Like it's like
A Mac
I'm
nut.
genuinely asking because I think P stash is
Yo,
adorable.
do you know
Is this
Chef?
our
Chef?
nut conversation for today?
Yes,
Yo, by
yes.
the
Do you
way,
know?
Jeff,
Yeah.
could you pull up the menu for L&B? I got that backstage for you, bro.
You're
Yo,
doxing menus
LMB,
now? Oh, bro,
unbelievable.
what are you doing?
Smony Gardens, bro.
Maybe
Yeah,
they can
Unbelievable.
sponsor us. Look, I like their little logo.
I would get
Mm.
this
I
right
hope they
here, the
keep it.
galamad. I would get
Yeah.
galamad, fresh
Nice
clams,
pictured ice cream.
and white sauce.
Yeah.
You know,
You're making me
What?
hungry, bro.
I've
Stop.
never
You're
seen
making me
shrimp
hungry, bro.
Yeah, I'm
parmesan.
sorry to all you
I've,
people out there watching that are as hungry as I am right now.
I've
Yo, you're
never
killing
seen
me.
shrimp parmesan in my life. That's
This is
wild.
Yo,
trolling.
yes, fire.
Veal parmesan is out of this
That
world, bro.
that's my
And you got
veal
veal
piccata.
marsala with the wine sauce. Piccata is with the capers, but
Yeah,
veal
and the lemon
marsala
sauce.
is
That's my
with the
favorite.
wine. It's with the wine. Yeah.
Yo, then I
And
would get
marsala has
this.
that brown
Yeah,
sauce, doesn't it?
Oh my
yo,
gosh,
Yeah.
Jeff, look at that logo. That's a sign for us for sure. Look at that horse about to jump over
I
things.
know. I saw that. I said I hope they keep it. I was thinking of the Cracker Barrel controversy.
yeah, no, this restaurant, this pizzeria is being around for like fucking
Forever,
ever, bro.
bro. Ever.
But you,
But it's funny because people don't understand how good veal is. Now my favorite, and I already talked to nuns. My favorite is chicken parm. I love chicken parm, like really good chicken parm. But yo, my son's mother, she loved piccata, chicken piccata, and then my son loves veal marsala. So it's one has the lime, one has the wine, the lime, and one has the wine. But
lime
they
and mixed
reduce
with
it.
the
They
nuts.
reduce it. So they reduce it. So you're not gonna get intoxicated eating veal marsala, but it's that flavor. It's
Drunken
that
chicken.
flavor.
There's a Italian. There's a dish. It comes from Italians or
Yeah.
Italian who moved to England. It's called a chicken parmo, and it comes from
Yeah.
Middlesbrough. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what
no, it's different. It's flattened, like almost flattened chicken, but it's breaded. And instead of using a tomato sauce, they deep fry it. Then they put a roux thick white roux sauce on it, with cheddar
Yeah.
cheese, and they flash it through the grill.
cheddar
Oh,
cheese.
that's good.
Huh?
I gotta try
Sorry.
that.
And it's one of them guys. That's it right there for you. Just so you know, I got it for
What is
Thomas
that?
Burns and Sons, the butcher. That's a chicken parmo. That's
Yo,
what he
Wow.
just talk about.
Chick,
Yeah.
that
One of
does
my-
look
Right
like
there.
Parmesan. That looks like.
One of my favorite things in the world when you make homemade baked ziti. Yo, nuns, baked ziti, forget it.
Yeah.
You make really good
Forget it,
baked ziti.
honey.
Yeah. it's
Tonight
good
I'm
stuff.
making let me go get the recipe right now. It's chicken bolognese, spaghetti bolognese.
Nice. I've
Yeah.
just made 3 liters of spaghetti bolognese to batch cook and freeze tomorrow, and I've just finished batch cooking mince and tatties as well. 2 liters of that. I just like no joking.
Mince and
Like literally.
tatties.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
don't have
lasagna
some
there.
patties.
3 liters there, and the mince and tatties is.
What's a mince and
Da-da-da-da-da.
tatties?
It's
That's
just minced meat in your gravy with mashed
Mince
potatoes.
just
meat
mince there.
tarty?
Yep.
Tart?
No,
Don't
Tart?
mince and
think you
patties.
do that,
Hamburger
that.
meat. You would call it hamburger meat, right? We'll call it steak meat.
Yeah.
Carrots, onions, peas, and gravy, all cooked up,
Kind of like a
simmered up for a
shepherd's
couple of
pie?
hours. Yeah. Basically, mince and tatties.
That sounds good.
Mince and
I would eat
tatties
that.
is a shepherd's pie with the mashed tatty on the side, or that's mince and tatties.
Tatty
basically.
taters. That's what you're saying. Mashed
Yeah.
taters.
Tatties, taters, yeah. Mashed taters,
Tatties.
yeah.
Oh my
Tatties,
god.
yeah.
Okay, I was picturing
Yeah,
something
yeah.
totally different.
Not trying to be
So I made
horrible.
You
I
can
had
do
it. I had a little bit earlier when I logged off. I had a little bit of dinner, just a little bit, and I had some leftover fettuccine alfredo, and it was with chicken, and I added some broccoli into it. It was really
Oh
good.
yeah. You
Ooh.
made it yourself?
Yeah, made it
I would have
myself.
liked that.
You ever try baked ziti with vodka sauce?
No, but
Yeah.
I'm
I've had
but
vodka
my
sauce.
my ex, she loved vodka sauce, bro. With penne, with vodka sauce, with meatballs. Yeah, the vodka sauce is really good. You know, it depends. If you make it, it's really hard. Vodka sauce is hard to make homemade. So I usually would get the cans of it, like the Rayos. You know, the Rayos nuns. You know, yeah, the bottles of Rayos. That's a really good sauce. Yeah, but it's like $9, bro. It's like $9 for a fucking thing of sauce. It's like, yo, yeah. But,
It's shocking, isn't it?
I used to do.
Shocking,
I used
man.
to make my homemade sauce back in the day. I used to basically, boil them, put the fucking, and then basically, sift them out, take all the seeds out, so because you don't want the seeds. It makes it acidic. And then I would put sugar. I would, cook some garlic, some onion, add a few other things in there, oregano, garlic powder, shit like that. And sugar.
yeah, no doubt. And the thing is that to be able to make a really good homemade sauce you have to perfect it. It takes a bunch of times to figure out your recipe. And it's funny because we don't write nothing down. We just remember it. We just remember how to take the steps. And and Jeff,
that's why you need Nana to pass it down.
Not, my family's got a cookbook.
Hey, Mike, if you can't remember, forget about it.
And Jeff, I love Cajun cooking. I told you there's a French restaurant in Hampton, Virginia, and they're straight up Creole, and they have the best gumbo, the best madeleines. I mean, the best crawfish like you've ever had. I mean, it's just and they're traditional. Yeah, I don't know where. I don't think they have them shipped in. I don't know. But there's also a place called, what is that place called? There's a seafood restaurant, and they have crawfish as well. So they probably have them shipped.
Ooh,
in,
that ice cream is that pistachio?
That's pistachio right there.
I love that shade of green. That's pizza?
Yeah.
That's the kind you eat with a fork.
If you can find it, yo, Haagen-Dazs makes a pistachio ice cream. Haagen-Dazs makes one, and it's fantastic, bro. If you can find it, not every supermarket has it, but Haagen-Dazs does make pistachio ice cream. It does.
I had some the other week when I was recovering from my wisdom teeth, and all I could eat was that kind of stuff.
Look at this. So this is how old this place has been around since 1917. 1920s to the late 30s. He was, on his cart right here. That's the reason why you see that before. His logo.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, this joint's been around for...
I like this website, how the pictures slide into place.
But the pizza nuns, the pizza king is Don DeMarco. Rest in peace, Don DeMarco. But he in Bensonhurst, he was the absolute best.
God, fuck, this is torture.
Stop making me hungry.
This is really good marketing. That pizza look like it's floating in air.
Yeah. Look at this.
Look at the ice cream. Oh, shit.
It's a fancy... I thought it was like a little hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. This is a fancy place.
It's different. You can. So basically, like me and NUNZIO went, right? We would sit outside. We would sit outside on the deck because they got tables outside. We just eat outside. But
I'm so impressed with the marketing.
You can go in and sit down and have the dinner inside.
Party.
It depends.
We all are asthmatic. Look, oh fuck.
So
All
you
right,
see that
I
now,
might
those
have
cups?
to
What you
do
just saw
this
in
to
those cups,
save our.
that's spumoni. That's spumoni. That's pistachio, chocolate, and vanilla.
Vanilla,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, yep. That's spumoni. And it's funny because you would go to certain places, they would make a spumoni ice cream cake. You can get a spumoni ice cream cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work in a hotel and I used to work out in the front and had to do the pizzas. So I'd have to do it in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we didn't have a stone, we didn't have a fire, we didn't have a wood burning oven. It was just an electric pizza oven. It was just like because we were feeding like 200 people plus, and it wasn't
Like a
built
conveyor,
for.
like a conveyor belt type electric oven type thing.
No, it was just you just open the door, and it comes down, and you just slide your pizza in and let it cook out, and take it out.
All right, got you. I've seen a couple of takeaway places that have got conveyor belt things for the pizza
Yeah.
that goes on a conveyor belt. Where they just keep feeding them, basically. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? I've seen that before.
That's because
Yo,
it's better
Jeff.
to see the chain ones because they want
What's
the
up?
food
Yeah.
to look the
Hold
same.
this up, bro. You're gonna want to see this.
Yeah. The whole thing with the pizza
this
is you have
more
to
food?
proof. You have to proof the dough. You have to let the dough rise, and when you do, it's much lighter, much more fluffy. When you let
Yeah, you have to do
dough
that.
rise.
You have to do that for everything, including bread, bruv. You do it for anything. You've got to let the dough rise for
What
everything
is
that you use.
this?
And you got to stretch the gluten.
Is that noodle? Was that shrimp?
Yeah, it's seafood salad right here.
Oh.
Woo!
Rude.
What's in that? What's in that though? What is that? Just like
that
crab
basil?
and krill?
No, so it's like shrimp, scallops, like basically calamari, all that shit in there, bro. Like
Right.
lobster, bro. Like
Yeah.
phenomenal
Yeah.
shit. Crab, fucking everything in there, bro.
Everything under the sun, basically.
Yeah.
Well, everything under the sea, technically.
Well, it could be both. It's under the sea and under the sun, you know.
Yeah. You know. I know.
We done a start at another place where I worked where it wasn't strictly Italian, but it's strictly Italian flavour. So we had the caponata served with calamari on top of a garlic crouton.
Nice.
That's
That'd be all right.
Damn it,
That was like-
human. You're making me
Before,
want to have food.
before I joined the army, I worked for Country Club Hotels, the Dalmahoy, just outside Livingston, and the food you would get in there, phenomenal, like phenomenal. You know what I mean?
I worked for the Ukrainian hotel complex on the Isle of Arran.
It's funny.
Yeah, I know what you are.
I said this
They,
one other
like,
time.
so, like, they're part of the Whitbread group, are they not? You got shares in them like I have? Are they
No,
part of
I said
Whitbread?
No, the Ukrainian hotel complex is a independent.
Ah,
It's
right.
funny
I thought you meant like I thought you meant like Premier Inn and that as well, because I think they're
No.
Whitbread as well. Because
Yeah,
Marriott took over Country Club Hotels, and then Whitbread took Marriott out the game.
Well,
So
the
Whitbread's now fucking everything.
Believe it or not, one of the
Sorry.
best. And I've been all over the place having Italian food, right? Of course, because we're Italians, of course. But one of the best Italian meals I've ever had, believe it or not, was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it was an Italian spot owned by Sicilians. That food would knock your head off. That's how good that food was. So you never know, but it was the best food ever.
Yeah, but legend.
What's
They were Sicilian, but you've got to remember they were Sicilian. If you had said that was shite food, they would have knocked your fucking head off as well.
Take care, shit.
JO3, I'm
whichever you are.
Sicilian.
Tell the real shit.
It's a joke, legend. You know the Italian mafia. They all
really
come
know
from
what you're
Sicily.
talking about. You're rambling.
Yeah. Forget about it. Don't worry about it.
Fish talk. She was teaching me fish
You
talk.
act on Fugazi. You don't know what I'm talking about, eh? Fugazi, my friend. Fugazi, okay? No problem.
Are you talking about Fugazi? Fugazi? Is that what you're talking
Yeah, but I'm Scottish. I'll bastardize it, won't I?
What
Fucking hell,
other
you can't
accents
have
can
a...
you
I thought you said you were English. Now you're Scottish?
I know.
See
but
what I'm
of
talking
course,
about? Like, you noticing it too.
because You're such a shark.
Because
You
of the
didn't know when
wonderful
you're getting
spurg I
trolled by a
was.
goldfish. No, because you're sharks and you didn't care when you're getting trolled for a fucking goldfish for like
What
45
other
minutes ago.
accents can you do?
I can do any accent you want, my friend. What
Oh,
accent
like
do you want me to
can
do?
you do a like a southern black woman? Do Ebonics.
You ist who you ist, my friends. There you go.
No, that sounds
Well,
very,
that sound
very
Arab.
white
That
and
sound
very
Arab.
British.
Yeah. Sound
Well, they may as well be
I
for
think
about
you're gonna
right
need
I
some
am.
work, child.
I believe you
I
are the
really
devil,
do.
my friend.
Yeah.
I think you're the
Yeah.
devil, Jeff. I think you're terrible.
Yeah, J03, I think you're a moron.
I'm the devil, but you're not
Yeah,
on
but
my
you would
level.
you would do legend because I talk just as much as you. You don't like it. You prefer monologues.
This is
No,
the
no,
fight
you're the
I'm here
monologue.
for.
You're the monologue guy. You're the monologue guy that thinks he's a legend.
One monologue. It takes one monologue guy to know one.
I know.
It does indeed,
Dude.
and that's why I like
I
like
panel
monologues.
hijackers, but
Jeff,
monologue
I like
he's
works.
monologue.
He's spurging
I like
so
monologue.
badly.
Oh, that's
So
what you do. He's
the-
spurging.
it comes
He's
down to who
spurging.
has the
He's
more entertaining
spurging.
monologue.
Do you like taking the piss out of Asperger's? Do you like bullying disabled individuals, or does it make you feel bad?
Are you disabled?
Because he's spurging. No, I've got Asperger's. I'm just spurging, you fucking idiot. If
We
you
all
don't know
spurg.
what you're
We all
talking to,
spurg.
But are
if
you
you
disabled?
don't know
Are you
what you're
disabled?
talking, if you don't know what you're talking to, you really should open your mouth. Because you might put your foot in it. Not taking the mickey.
And this
Jeff,
is
do you
from
understand-
experience.
Jeff, do you understand
No, I
anything
won't
he's
tell you
saying?
nothing.
Do you understand anything
Yes,
he's
of course he
saying?
does.
'Cause I can't
Of
understand
course he
anything
does.
he's talking about.
I know,
But that's
it's
because
fun.
that's because you're an Italian American that doesn't have a grasp on English or Scottish or Welsh or Irish. Do you know the motherland, the mother tongue?
So you don't.
Where
So
it
you don't
comes
like
from.
Italians? So you don't like Italians?
No, I don't. I never said that. I said you don't have a grasp on the mother tongue, yeah, of
The
America.
mother? What's the mother tongue?
I thought
Is that
England
your
was
mom?
the
Is that
mother.
your mom's
English
tongue in your asshole? Is that your mom's tongue in your asshole?
no.
He speaks
Every
American pretty
nation-
well, if you ask me.
Every nation in the UK is the mother tongue.
Jeff, can you
Yeah.
lower his mic? It's extremely loud.
Yeah, let me take
Just-
a look. It was.
Yeah, it's extremely loud. That's all. That's all.
All right, since we're talking about making food, I'm gonna make myself some pasta right now.
I've got a headset on. That might be why it's loud as well. You know.
I'm sorry. What'd you
All
say?
right, Nunzio will enjoy.
I've got a headset on, so
Oh,
that might be
okay.
why it's loud.
While cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Make his wife loud. Is that what you just said?
No, I said I have a headset on. Maybe that's why it seems loud.
No, you're just drunk and a freaking half-wit, and that's why.
Shit.
I'm
Okay,
not
I'm
drunk and a
about to
half-wit.
end soon.
You're
Frank and I have a date.
You're just a condescending fucking idiot that doesn't have a clue because I'm
Am I
sitting
an
drinking
idiot?
fuck.
But
Aye,
I'm
because I'm drinking
actually
milkshake.
coherent.
Yeah.
I'm actually coherent,
you're
not
not.
flipping out.
You're
You
not.
are.
You're fucking Italian. You didn't even get the fucking.
Oh,
joke.
so it
Look,
is.
I'm
You
drinking
see,
milkshake,
it
you
is
dick.
something about Italian.
Yeah.
Mike's
because
good
I
at
said-
picking
I
up
made
on
a
that
joke.
shit.
I made
You have
a
a
joke
bias, and you
earlier.
need to go
I made
to
a no. I
re-education
made a joke
class.
earlier. I made a joke earlier about Italians.
He doesn't like
Being
Italians.
the
He doesn't
fact
like
that
Italians.
the Italian
Doesn't like
mafia
Italians.
all stems from that place beginning with an S he was talking about. That he said, "Oh, this country, yeah, that's part of Italy, Sicily. Who knew that Sicily could cook Italian?" And I was like, "Well, because it blew my head off." He said. It blew my head off. It knocked my head off, and I made a joke. I said, "If you
He's
didn't
talking about the
tell them it
food. He
tasted
said it was
nice,
so good it'll
yeah,
knock your head off. The food.
Yes. And then I cracked a joke saying, if you didn't tell them it tasted nice, they would have blew
Why
your head
is he-
off too.
Jeff, why is he spurging? Jeff, why is he spurging?
No,
Why
it's
is he
because you make
spurging?
me
I've never
explain
seen him
myself
not in a
multiple
spurg state,
times.
so I couldn't tell you.
All it is you make me explain myself multiple times, and I feel like I'm talking to retards. What's your problem?
I'm a retard.
Why can't you?
We're-
Yeah, because you
I
can't
am.
even take. I take the time to listen to you intently, so I can understand the words you're doing. All you want to do is bitch and moan
But
and
he's easy
marginalise
to
and vilify. But hey, listen, that just means he has to work a bit harder. Are you lazy, the legend? Are you not interested in putting the effort in to understand better?
What is he talking about? Jeff, what is he talking about?
I'm talking about
I have
your
no
ineptness
idea
and
what
your
he's
unique
talking about.
ability. Your unique ability to piss off everyone, Mike.
Unique ability.
Nobody likes you.
Nobody likes me, Jeff.
And
You
I'm
like me, Jeff?
yeah.
Jeff,
I
you
like you.
Everybody takes
I
the
like
piss.
you. I think
Give
there's
me
a lot of people that like you.
Ability to
piss at
piss
you.
off
Go
everybody.
basil up. Basil brush. Get your
Well,
basil.
it
Get your
started.
basil
The
shot.
conversation started out when he said that
The
you're a
goldfish is here. The
monologuer
goldfish is
because
here.
I know
And the
I
legend,
also do the same
doesn't
thing
get
you do on
it.
panels. I come on a panel and I talk and
Yep.
talk and talk and talk everybody else, and so he was recognizing that y'all were the same type of panelists.
Yep.
That's
And
how
then he
this
said he
started.
didn't like
But
me.
the thing
Then
So
he
it
said he
became
didn't
you
like me.
out talking
He
each
said he
other.
didn't like me. Then he said he didn't like me.
Much
Then he
nicer
said he didn't
tone,
like me.
much more relaxed.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
do you know
spur.
what?
A
Fuck your
much more
tone.
intelligible
Your
tone
tone's
too, Mike.
condescending. Your tone's condescending.
No, I
It
don't-
makes
I
me
don't-
You're
fall
tone
asleep.
policing
spur.
now. You're tone policing.
Yeah.
Don't do that
Yep,
with autistic people.
Yep. That's bad. That's bad news,
You're
legend.
spurging. You're spurging right now.
No, I'm
Just
not.
calm
I'm
down.
just being
Just
a
calm down.
goldfish. I'm just being a
Just calm
goldfish,
down.
and you're the shark. No, I'm just being a goldfish, and you're being the shark that doesn't know when he's getting trolled. You fucking idiot.
I thought it was the goldfish that we were the
Yeah,
sharks.
am
And
I
the
the
No,
goldfish
goldfish?
were
there
the
you
ones
go.
not aware
Yeah,
of the. You
because the
reversed the
troll is
analogy.
the troll
Yeah, oh
is the
yeah, it's
goldfish.
on the stream.
The
Don't.
troll,
Oh
the
my God! Why do
the
people try
troll
to
is the
gaslight
goldfish.
on
The
YouTube
troll
when
is
it's
the
all recorded?
goldfish. The troll
That's
is the
great.
goldfish,
Great.
and you
It's
sharks
So
great.
didn't see
anyway,
it coming.
I have a date to go to, so we're gonna have to
Okay,
wrap
awesome.
it up.
Yo, this is more pressing matters than your date. Chill out.
The troll
No, it's not. You don't
and-
understand what
and
I'm
Jeff,
involved in.
And Jeff, to be fair, Jeff, right? You're not listening
The only
either
thing
because I
this is
said
pressing is
I
my
am the
nerves.
goldfish. I said I'm
Yeah.
the goldfish, and
Oh,
I'm the
Jeff,
goldfish,
Jeff,
but
just
that
mute him.
shark
Jeff, just
didn't
mute
know
him.
he was
Right,
getting
and you
trolled,
tried
Jeff.
to make it seem like they gave you some higher status after
No,
accusing
it
him of having a
didn't.
condescending tone, when actually, in
Aye,
the
it
original
did.
analysis, the goldfish were the idiots that did realize there were
Yep.
sharks swimming around them.
Yep. And this
So be the
goldfish came into the
goldfish,
shark
because I
tank.
agree,
And
you
then
are.
I'm the goldfish. No, listen, Jeff, the only thing that's a shark about you is the fact that you went with a guy that likes to eat human beings.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry,
heard human beings. But
now
anyway, it's
I'm
good to
so- I'm
have
sorry,
you.
I'm
Good
sorry,
to see
excuse
you.
me.
Thank you for coming up, Jester.
Yeah,
And
thanks. Take
do
care,
it
man.
again.
Take care.
Anyway, enjoy
Mike.
yourself, legend. Have a nice night, and don't cry too much, all right? It's just
Yeah,
words,
don't-
and words you didn't even. It's just
You're
words.
fucking-
It's
you're
just
a
words.
moron.
It's
You're a
just
moron,
words,
bro.
and it was words, and it was words you didn't even understand. You got.
Wait,
And
real
Jeff, he-
quick, y'all sit in the back for a second. Paul, do you have anything you would like to close with on your way out?
Honestly, I haven't got a fucking clue, so no. Sorry.
I don't either.
No.
So thank you for this
yeah.
being there through it all.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what else to say.
And I dropped your channel in the chat. If you haven't
Thank you.
discovered Paul,
Oh.
he covers historical
Yeah.
true crime mysteries, and every now and then we
I've got a new,
go over one over here. And
I
so
do have
give
a
him
new
a
video
like,
coming out soon,
subscribe.
Jeff.
Do what?
I've got a new video coming out soon. I'm just going to need to have a meeting with my producer, and it's about the gangs of Glasgow.
Oh, okay. What type? Well, we got a lot of Scottish people that can weigh in on that. What is the murder? What's the case?
Oh
Like,
no, it's
tease
not a
us
case.
with it a little bit.
It's not a case. It's just
It's
the
just
story
the
about
history of the gangs.
the history of the gangs. Yeah, because Scotland, Glasgow was known as the Scottish Chicago in the 1920s because
Oh,
there
I
was lots
didn't
of
know that.
gangs using weapons and the thing, and involved sectarianism, which are religion, Catholics and Protestants, and stuff like that, and people dying in nightclubs.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting.
You ever seen the show Sons of Anarchy?
I've heard of it. I didn't really
think I
watch it when it
have.
was out. It's about the biker gangs.
Yeah, there's this specific guy called Jibbs in there, and he's got the Glasgow smile on his face.
Bring it back.
Yeah. That's it goes. This my script goes into that. How it is given.
So you're talking about Jimmy Flick Flicks, the Tommies, all the rest of it, the Razor gangs, all that. Yeah.
I'm talking about some. I'm talking about the main ones, which is the.
Okay,
Norman
I got to wrap up. I got to go.
Yeah. Sorry.
But
I'll
anyway,
just
enjoy
say
your
this
night.
quickly.
All right,
I'll
you
see you
too,
later.
Jojo.
I'll get your link in. I'll get your link. Somebody make sure you put Paul's link in the chat for me when I
Oh
come
yeah,
down,
I
so I
can
can
do it
actually
here.
get it
I'll
as
put
well.
it in private here. There
All
you
right.
go.
Okay. Cheers, man. And
All
anyway, with legend, I was only pulling your leg, man. All right, I just speak really, really fast. So if you try and pay attention, you'll maybe understand better. It won't be as negative next time. All right, but enjoy your night and keep smiling.
Sure.
All right.
No problem. No problem. In closing,
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
like you. I don't like you.
That's
And I'm gonna
fine. You don't need to like me.
I'm gonna start trolling the living shit out of you.
Oh,
Mike,
good,
I
good,
thought
good.
you were
That's fine.
transforming
Good, Mike.
So you
like
know.
a
Good, Mike.
new
Just so you
leaf.
know.
Mike, that's great, bruv. I'll have you shot.
Okay. I thought you were
Yeah.
transforming a new leaf or something.
Well, the problem is that this person is trying to use me as clout. That's what this person is doing. He's trying to use me as clout, and it's not going to work because if I flip the switch, it's going to be over for him. Trolling wise.
Okay.
On
We'll talk
YouTube.
about it more on the next.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong, but he was like disparaging Italians. It's like, yo, what are you doing? What are you talking about, bro? You know?
Yeah, but he
I'm
don't even know what he
surprised-
is. So like,
I'm surprised Nunzio didn't jump in and rip him apart. You know? But yeah.
I like the guy.
It
You
is-
know what I'm saying? He was in the army and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, Nunzio, I don't think he was, bro. I think he's lying, bro. Honestly, because
Yeah, bro,
anyone in the
I told
army.
listen,
I don't think so, bro.
He wasn't.
If he
lying.
shows a picture of him in the army, I will give him all the respect in the world. All the respect in the world.
Okay, well, Jojo, you have a chance at redemption. Show up next time with your army picture. All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Mike. Good to see you. Paul, you as well.
Yeah,
Nunzio.
mate,
Salute.
And I'll be out tomorrow sometime. So.
All right, salute. Nunzio, salute. Paul, salute. Hope your health
make sure
hope your health is doing good. Yeah.
Make sure you're at Vegas Valley channel tonight, bro.
Yeah, no problem, brother. No problem.
Gotcha.
Nuns is my cuz, so no doubt. I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.
mate. Bye.
Take care.
Y'all have a good night. Salute.
You too, and enjoy your dinner.
All right, for sure. Thank you.
Salute. All right, folks. I got to run. Got a watch party to attend. So tomorrow's Monday. I hope you have a good start of your week, and I'll be out tomorrow evening sometime. Check in and do it again. So thank you for hanging out, and I am out of here. Here we go. Take care. Praise, hallelujah, Christ is King. Joy of Jesus and hell Satan. All of that. Take care. Bye.